To sit back and be like, nobody noticing me. I'm just this smooth guy running off with the money.
Current location 01010 Matrix Boulevard, somewhere in the American Society. Manifesto. Head west on Memory Lane toward North Babylon Trail for 0.3 miles. Turn left onto less traveled road in 700 feet. Turn right onto BLK Privilege Boulevard in 0.1 miles.
I try to tell them to follow the big dip, enticing by the ice on the side of a big ship. And now you get the true definition of big drip. The marathon.
Your destination will be on the right.
You must have thought that we was coming the same. I let your mama, she the one who to blame.
Shabbat shalom, gods and goddesses.
Spread up out the jungle and I'm rolling a gorilla. Got a few scars, but a nigga gon' heal up. Hundreds in the 50s gon' stuff them in the denim. Peanut butter insides, made a jelly jiggle, baby. You already know what it is. What's happening? Ones get thrown and the 20s keep stacking. I don't even want her. Shawty is a has-been. Took her to the lab and shit. Let the homies have it, huh? They be like, boy, what planet you from? Orlando. Let me wear my magic, huh? 2021, we gon' get it done. Tell the people not to panic, Time travel like a paddock, Bustin' down on your mammy, she got cougar ways, I need a tutor, man. In the Batmobile getting super brain. Octane at the sunroof again. So fresh and so clean, a nigga the purest. They say the cat died because it was curious. Never ever think about taking my jury. Take that shit up, boy, that shit looking blurred. Posting that shit up, but I will be nervous. At me, won't act back, I catch you in person. Now got you thinking, then was it all worth it? You peep my slang, I'm from the lane. Ha ha ha, boy, yeah, you a lame. Hate that I charge, but you gotta pay. Respect the pimpin', you'll soon have your day. Pick out a star from the roof, not a race. Invest and hold my trades. Yeah, we straight. Yeah, we straight. Young nigga had to go dumb this time. Rollin' loud in the backwoods rum this time. If the op think about wild or not, I got a partner that a drum is line. Suffer the repercussions if you ever press that button. Cause yeah, we apes. Yeah, we apes. P.O. told me just stay out of trouble. Yeah, I'm just a young brother on the come trying to bubble. She make it clap like it's thunder. Is it real or fake? You know these days I gotta wonder. I fuck up the game like some commas. Clip full of bosses, legit you a runner. Yeah, relay. Yeah, relay. Oh, I don't wanna hear it, nigga, point blank period. So far gone, but you can't get near it. Can't be taught, gotta learn from experience. Bag just drop, I'm just waiting for the clearance. That's a check, keep a check. From the 3, that's all net. Ain't no beef, I'm trying to build. Trying to meet, that's a bet. We can link and collect. Smoke some green, call it Shrek. Take a peek through my lens, don't wanna peep on the set. This shit is a movie, I'm all in the credits. I'm feeling for newbies, think I got a fetish. We get the money like you get the message. FaceTime my nigga because I hate texting. Gotta respect that you all in my presence. I got that gas, you smelling the essence. You niggas trash, why is you rapping? You niggas ass, why is you rapping? Yeah, peep my slang, I'm from the lane. Ha ha ha, boy, yeah, you a lame. Hate that I charge, but you gotta pay. Respect the pimpin', you'll soon have your day. Pick out a star from the roof, not a race. Invest and hold my trades. Yeah, we straight. Yeah, we straight. Young nigga had to go dumb this time. Rollin' loud in the backwoods rum this time. If the op think about wild or not, I got a partner that a drum is line. Suffer the repercussions if you ever press that button. Cause yeah, we apes. Yeah, we apes.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Black Wall Street Bets Taco Tuesday, where we talk about currency only. Today we are here with Empire, Professor Rosnati. What's going on, brethren?
Showing up for work, man. Gotta make sure my glasses off. You can't be showing up to work looking all crazy, man. What's wrong with that, man? So you know how I'm showing up to work like a motherfucker. Damn, always cursing right at the beginning. You know how we show up to work. You know how we show up, just like we always show up. We usually start super light.
You found your man, Dark Hat?
But yeah, I'm about to go to. Oh yeah, Empress ready.
Alrighty, guys. Bitcoin is currently at $43,436, down 1.54%. Dominance is at 41.43%. Woo woo! It went up. We are out of the 40s, guys.
What you mean?
Or the 4T flat.
Yeah, this is all bad though. But like I told you, the dominance is starting to mean less and less because the more coins you get, the less you're going to be able to have a coin, right? That's the whole value of the market, right? So the dominance is really just a running joke. But the health of it, though, is what I like to come back to as far as even with Empras saying, yo, we out of the 40. You can tell these things. When Bitcoin started to move in these ways, like when we start to gain dominance back, that's when you start seeing the market come back as a whole. So Bitcoin is red today. Ethereum red today. Everybody just red, right? Yesterday, they probably was all green because Bitcoin was green yesterday. So it's just, and then you see what's the opposite, right? Because yesterday, Bitcoin, ETH, and them guys was running. Mm-hmm. But right now, if we're looking at the chart, we see USDT, we see DAI, we see USDC. These are all stable coins. Mm-hmm. Right? So it just kind of... Exactly. Look, Binance, yeah. So this nigga, that's down there. I'm not even sure if Luna got theirs on here. Luna John still got them small. Let's see who was on here. Do you see any other stable coins that stick out? Who is that? That other green guy?
Where, over here?
Yeah, but that super green dude. Leo is. How much percent they
54?
What they do?
What they do? Yo, that's a good question.
Yeah, Leo is going crazy right now. $7. Ave is down. Yeah, like the whole market is actually tied coming with most.
What happened?
I think I already see the direction this coin going, but I'm gonna wait to see what you uncover.
Eunice said Leo. The Leo token was developed on Ethereum. It comprises a utility component of the Bitfinex ecosystem. Leo's issued on EOS and ERC20 blockchains and designed to enhance the capabilities of the Bitfinex exchange. The main goal of the Leo token is to become a convenient tool for those who want to increase the productivity and capabilities of Bitfinex trading platform. Get the latest price of the Leo token, the coin's market cap, and other data on coins.
These are, and we always tell you about tokens, right? So an ecosystem could tokenize things. So Leo is a token. But something like Bitcoin, it's just right there, right? These are coins. So it's a difference between coins and tokens. So, people may hear these names like, yeah, coin is a token. What my brother's like, yeah, but there's a giant difference, right? So something like, if you believe in EOS or you believe in Bitfinex, you may be like, yo, I like Leo T because I need it anyways, because if I got it, then blah, 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 they charge me this. You feel me? Because that's the whole thing, Empress, because they charge you a certain amount. Same thing with KuCoin, same thing with even Crypto.com. If you trade their native tokens, you feel me? They knock something off the fees. So if you go on Crypto.com and you get Crow, every purchase you make, it knocks a fee, a little bit off the fee. So if you paying goddamn 1.2 without it, and then you put a little bit under it, and you feel me, 0.7, 0.6. That's how you get those fees to basically nothing, right? So they always try to encourage you to purchase the native tokens of these different ecosystems. But with tokens, like I said, with tokens, you rock with tokens if you rock with the actual thing. So like me personally, like tokenized things is used for tokenized things. So if I happen to hold Crow, which we do hold a little bit of Crow, but that's just really from Crow has this thing where you get mystery boxes. We have our link in the description, right, Empress? So yeah, with Crypto.com, they have where you could just keep on going. Every day you go on there, you get points. If you go do a little research, you get points. If you do this, you get points. If you track that, you get points. With these points, you're able to get a mystery box. All the mysteries give you Crow rewards. So you may get 1 Crow. You may get 0.2 Crow. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing, but it continues to add up. And like I said, that's how you use tokens. You use tokens because you believe in a platform. So if you believe in a platform, then the usability has to go up, meaning that there are going to be more users eventually. And with more users, there's going to be more people that's going to buy Crow, right? You think about within the ecosystem growth. Damn, so okay, cool. And then there's going to be people that simply just buy Crow because they like Crow, right? So you just got to think about buy Crow because you like Crow. Likely, then you own crypto.com. So I don't know. Maybe, but you've been watching the charts and you're like, yo, if it falls that low again, I'm getting me some. You know, some people literally just trade off the chart. So what that is. You percentage the clear you or clear now? Is it clear you? Look at
2.5%.
What about Genie? Genie is right under them toys. Yeah, green boy right there. 7% he up. Them both of them John said was it the $7 that day? Yo went crazy on that $7 number.
Trying to be reliant.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Yesterday was the 7th.
Don't do the 777.
Today we got Gene, also known as Park Gene, $7.06. Let's see.
Park Gene?
Park Gene. Park Gene. One Gene. The Haitians always got one gene on the team.
What Gene talking about then?
They only have their fundamental information. So their market cap is at $2 billion. Circling supply of 375K tokens. Since yesterday, the crypto showed the change in price of 6.1% or 6.01, excuse me. And yeah, they don't run down who they are and what they do.
You're getting some smooth love potion. I remember telling you about it one time, and I thought you had bought some. Oh, you said they didn't have it on there. It was something about smooth love potion I was telling you about, but it was spell.
Mm-hmm.
That we ended up getting some spell.
Yeah,
but we didn't get no Gods Unchained.
No, because that's on crypto, and I was on Gemini.
Okay.
Exactly. I was thinking about sending you everything from Gemini. Yeah, it's possible. You take ERC Johns. I can send you my spell.
Yeah, everything could be sent. But I got a bunch of jeans. What's that? This is a ticker for it.
Wait, you have a whole bunch of jeans? Oh, it's literally Gene though.
Oh, so none of these is Gene.
Yeah. You don't see nothing about Park Gene. Yeah, I think this John is wackety duck because they don't even have a real bio. Let me go to their website.
Park Gene. Yeah, that's why I was going on here because I was like, I know how to go to their website.
Professional private street parking all in one place. Get parking spot. Oh, this is an app for parking.
Yeah. Oh, so you were on there. Yeah, I was about to read a little something that I seen on here. All right, Empress. This really is. I really want you to go in too much. It's really just this first paragraph. Second paragraph interesting, but it's really just the first paragraph.
Okay, Parking is a convenient, secure way to find parking, connect drivers, individuals, and businesses.
Right, so that's the grand scheme of it. I'm not sure if the second paragraph offers anything else, but that's the grand scheme.
Y'all doing the Lord's work,
right?
I would think.
I'm telling you, Empress, it's a bunch of these things coming in the ecosystem, even right now, right there.
Bro, this John was at 0.000, not even 1 cent. Now it's at $7.
No, I'm so upset right now because there's a company out right now that's working on decentralized internet. Right? There's coins within I'm telling you, bro, space. This space is so young right now. A lot of people saying Bitcoin gone and this gone, bro. Berkshire Hathaway is 500K plus, bro. Bitcoin don't split up, bro. I don't know if y'all understand, bro, where we could possibly be at, G. Berkshire Hathaway is 500K plus, and they got a B. They had just recently a B because people was sad, nigga, they couldn't get in. So I'm just has these same capabilities, if not based on the underlying asset. Just missed a push.
All right. So yeah, we were just talking about that Leo coin and Bitfinex, and there's something around about two being arrested for the alleged conspiracy laundering money. There was a specific person who posted it. I like the way they covered it, but everybody else on here is like kind of giving you like a secondhand rundown of it, which I don't like. I just seen Mr. Banter on here. But yeah, the Bitfinex hack was the best trade ever made. 190,000 Bitcoin was stolen in 2017, value $76 million. Bitfinex repaid the victims the USD equivalent over time. That was rude. I was reading that.
Yes, all facts of Bitfinex.
They literally just fucking while I was reading. Yeah, but there's something else right here. It's the same person.
And right, don't use this to knock on Bitcoin, but use this as a reason, like me and Empras teach, right? Super early in the cast, we was teaching, get you a wallet, right? So if you get the amount of money on certain exchanges, just get you a wallet. Like, you isn't super secure, like, even though I think you should go and get something super secure. To superimpose that idea based on, it's a rarity individual to get hacked. It's a rarity, like it don't happen, but that's just not how they think. They'd rather go through a whole hit the whole exchange, and we work like that. But just that ain't. You have far less with the shit on you. You feel me? With control of it than anything else. I don't think you should worry about it. Definitely be very mindful of these. It's been hacked. Binance been hacked. The one people did some funding out Bitcoin, and one that trying to say we were jail. Like I said, like, even and these are the companies. It's just the space is new.
Yeah, but when I heard that, like, I think the U.S. had seized it, I was like, oh. I was like, seizes Bitcoin.
It's never good when America seizes anything, and you know why? Yeah, I was say, you remember last year we they were doing with the Bitcoin. Is that a ginger or a ninja? Empress. You see my CD right there? You can turn it over face down. That's terrible for my CD, bro. I'm a CD got that bad.
Yeah, but okay, so Bitfinex gets 3.6 billion 5.5 years later, borrow 76 million, repay it slowly, get 3.6 billion 5.5 years later. I don't know, he reported that weird, but like I said, the person that initially reported on it, they had like another take on it, and the narrative was interesting. I was like, what? I thought I bookmarked it, but it's just nowhere to be found. Yeah, where are we headed?
Yeah, I usually always try to send stuff via direct message. I'm telling you, they got me last. I was like, "Whoa, I'm a bad L shit," but you know, I did send something via direct message on there. I don't know if it was important. I can't. But since you in there, you can check. But as far as I have them kind of set, you know. So first and foremost, I'm gonna jump into this Frontier situation, right? And so Frontier, they're trying to purchase Spirit.
Give me that.
Purchase Spirit. The benefit of Spirit is lower cost flights, right? So that's a nice niche market. So I can see.
And how are they able to do that exactly?
Nigga, they ain't got no good service. I don't know.
Yeah, I've always known them, like, before the bad
press
narrative. Yeah. I used to always hear people talking about Spirit having super cheap tickets or whatever the case is, like round trip tickets and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how exactly can they do that. Is it because it's just no food, no nothing? It's just like, bro, this is a straight shot. We ain't got no food. We ain't got nothing for you, bro. It's just a plane. It's a fleet. We're really looking out for college students or whoever just kind of has to get where they're going.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you want to fly in style, we got other bros like Southwest. And
That's definitely a great question because we'll have to look into that a little bit more. Because
is you like riding in the back of like the train with the suitcases? Like, is it that type of vibe? Is the quality of the experience like that bad? Is it like a Walmart to like a Publix shebang?
Remember, because I was explaining to you, just to jump to another point, jump right back. But I was explaining to you that some new trains are coming to Central Florida area to take from Central Florida to South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying, could it be that same concept? You know, people say, "Yo, Amtrak is shit.
Right.
You need this, you need that, right?" So maybe it's the same narrative where it's just like, "Yo, it's not really competitive in the competitive space of height." Like, so if your ticket is too expensive, then we're just gonna buy these, bro. So then you find a way to cut costs.
Mm-hmm.
You say, "Yo, we just use these airplanes right here," and maybe the government say, "Yo, stop using those airplanes." I'll tell you about the ones last year. I don't know, right? But that's an interesting question, Empress. How are they able to cut?
Oh, with the fan, the incident and the assistant coach.
Yeah.
But yeah, later.
Okay, that's for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I'm it's the Frontier situation.
Okay,
then.
let's go. Alrighty. Frontier bids $2.9 billion for viral budget airline Spirit. Huh?
Read that again.
Frontier bids $2.9 billion for rival budget airline Spirit.
Okay.
How did I read it?
No, you probably read it right, but I thought you said viral.
Oh.
But yeah, maybe you're just reading fast and not use good. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, by David Cohen. Frontier Airlines and Spirit Airlines are proposing to combine in a $2.9 billion deal that would create a larger discount airline to compete against the nation's dominant carriers, and they say promote lower fares.
Okay, so this is two discount guys in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the interesting news about Frontier, we're gonna bring up a little bit backdrop on Frontier, but Frontier initially went public.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when I hear about anything, so when I hear about this company, I heard about this dude, whatever the situation is, I always immediately jump in there and say, "Yo, is this company public?" Mm-hmm. Or even if I like something, so if I'm just eating some peanuts, I'm like, "Yo, these niggas got some good peanuts. Do they trade publicly?" Boom. So I type in, "Yo, is this publicly traded?" So I typed that in earlier, right, a couple of days ago, and I got a couple of news back, and they were saying, "Yeah, Frontier went public, I think, in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up filing for bankruptcy." Right, so they dropped off the NASDAQ. So they was on the NASDAQ, filed for bankruptcy, so they dropped off. Niggas, they was removed from the public sphere. So now they're in a process of going for another public offering. So right, they're revising their plan. I guess. So we're gonna talk about revisions, right? Because right now people looking at Meta. Everybody's saying, "Yo, what's going on with Meta?" Right? So I'm just gonna, because me and Empress always talk about this, so it's just a no-brainer to speak about it again. Like we always say, narratives follow narratives, right? Follow I told y'all the other. Yo, sometimes you may just want to follow the head. Yo, Elon Musk there, I'm rocking with it. Yo, Zuck's there, I'm rocking with it, right? But what's happening at Facebook is weird because now they're Meta. Number one. Mm-hmm. Now they're investing their money somewhere else, and while doing that, the competition is running by them. Bam, bam. Mm-hmm. TikTok, everybody's running by them. Right. I told you, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter don't compete with each other. Facebook is in competition with people like Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. Mm-hmm. Which is why YouTube came out with shorts, because YouTube and TikTok is in direct competition.
And that's literally because they're opposite spectrums.
Go in.
So you got short attention span TikTok, long attention span YouTube, and then you have Facebook as the intermediate of being long or short, whichever videos or content they put in your algorithm. But yeah, definitely thinking about that. That's interesting because besides the whole speculation on the Meta thing, I really think it's speculation. That's why I kind of hate American news, bro, because everything is speculative with them. No one's like, "Hey, we're going to give you the game for what it is." It's like, we think it's because he invested too much in that metaverse crypto nonsense. And it's like, no. Wait a minute. Let's rewind it. prior to that distraction.
Mhm.
Prior to that distraction, there was a whistleblower that wasn't really a whistleblower, not no Snowden type whistleblower, but just someone who worked for Facebook, made some observations, and wanted the SEC to kind of get involved because they felt like they were more so doing it for profit, which makes sense because they're publicly traded and that's what they're here for profit. But she was saying that they were using for profit to kind of prey on young girls and, you know, other people, and saying that the suicide rates of young girls has skyrocketed. And I think a combination of TikTok taking over, you know, the shorter attention span community, and on top of that narrative of, you know, them not doing anything about this high suicide or alarming suicide rate going up, that is a combination of things that are going on. So you have people like disconnecting completely on the guise of, all right, we don't like what you're doing with the girls. We're, in order to boycott you, we're done using you.
And you got to think about it because no matter go and finish.
And then you have the TikTok people who are their new users that they would be looking for because all their family members are on Facebook, are no longer even concerned with Facebook. Every time I talk to younger people, they mention how Facebook is for the older crowd. Their whole thing is Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. And TikTok is really the one that I've been seeing them interact with the most. They used to use the Triller, but now TikTok has taken over.
See, but even if they say Instagram, Facebook is cool with that, right? Because I'm not competing for Instagram. Yeah. We all on the same shit. Matter of fact, I bought them. Niggas was making joke way back in 2012 when they were saying FBI, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, I bought those. That's my company. WhatsApp, you like WhatsApp too? That's my shit too. You like the other company? That's my company too. I have a bunch of blank check companies. So right now, even though we're going on Facebook, and I'm not really a giant supporter.
And that's the thing,
Facebook.
like YouTube and TikTok are like the Verizon and like the AT&T. And then there's like everybody else. Because like Metro was, bought by T-Mobile. Boost was bought by Sprint. These are smaller companies that were pretty much bought out. And that's what Instagram and WhatsApp was able to happen. Like Facebook was able to buy them out because Facebook has so much market cap.
Because you understand, Empress, right now in this very second, I'm still trying to figure out who owns YouTube. Who created YouTube? I don't even know that. I'm just telling you, this is what I'm telling you about identity politics, where sometimes you could just be like, yo, I don't give a fuck about Facebook, but I know that dude Mark Zuckerberg been buying businesses for some reason. I feel like he knows something about money. And I feel like I could trust him. I don't know, but I feel like I could trust him. Right. I don't know who's behind Google. I don't even know when the heads change. I don't know what none of them niggas are doing, or whoever. They're not niggas for sure. They're not kings. I don't know what none of those Jews or European, any of those people are doing. Same thing with TikTok. TikTok was in a bunch of firestorm with China and this and yo.
Yeah, you literally have to call them guys because they're under a guise. We don't know who they are. They're hiding behind Alphabet Incorporated. They have an Alphabet gang. Oh, this is the government. Google's owned by the government, obviously. That's the only thing that makes sense. When you hear things about them putting suggested positives about Miss Carpet Woman.
Let's double down on the PayPal mafia too, Empress. I always tell y'all about the PayPal mafia. I tell y'all that in America, there's very few ways to make money and actually be a
profitable company.
I'm talking about, and you have to sell a business, you have to own assets, or it's a third one, it's a sneaky one. I already told y'all about it, but I'm not going to explain because I want to focus on this one, the first one, about selling a business or being part of a business that was sold. Right, but the first one goes with the third one, so you should already know that. You just have ownership of a business that's sold. That's another level, but I can go into it a little bit deeper, but it's the same thing. So I own 2%, 3%, 4% of PayPal, whatever. PayPal sells for this absorbent amount. I recoup that money, right? So Empress, these are the three guys that they said founded it. And let me know where those three guys came from, kind of.
Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim. When they worked for PayPal. Okay.
PayPal Mafia. Elon Musk. I'm telling you, if you go look at the Forbes billionaire, I think almost 5, if not 6. And I'm just talking about within like the top 20. I'm just talking about the shortest list. I'm not talking about the old list. I'm talking about if you don't get the old list, they all are over there because it's people that's not even as important. And I don't want to say not as important, but they're not owners. They're like co-founders, or they're this here, they're that there. And you're like, yo, where you came from? Oh, you got the bag like that. This PayPal shit made them boys. I'm telling you, everybody that left that PayPal situation left different. Think about how Sachs speak, right? Mm-hmm. Sachs was tied into that PayPal situation. Cool, right? Mm-hmm. Think about who else was tied into that PayPal situation. Peter Thiel. You brought up Thiel the other day. We were speaking about Palantir. Thiel was on Palantir, right? Mm. Thiel was also on the board of Facebook. So that's another thing we're going to go into, because like we're going into this whole public offering, small companies buying this. But I want to tell you that don't always just look at the business plan when you're like, yo, Facebook just buying business, but they ain't got nothing else. Just be cautious, right? Kind of think about ownership sometimes. Kind of be like, yo, who's the head of this? What are they doing? Are they moving according to how they've been moving, or is this just something new? Right? And we're going to speak about Facebook. The reason why there's drawbacks. Because there's some drawbacks on Facebook right now. We're going to speak on it.
Damn it. Alrighty, but yeah, you want to continue with this?
Oh, you forgot about the Peter Thiel and all that stuff.
No, I was going to ask you a sidebar. Oh! Alrighty, guys, we're going to get back into this article. Alright, so, yeah, Frontier Airlines and Spirit Airlines are proposing to combine in a $2.9 billion deal that would create a larger discount airline to compete against the nation's dominant carriers, and they say promote lower fares. Both are ultra-low cost carriers that tempt travelers with rock-bottom prices for no-frills service, but often generate more than their share of consumer complaints. The deal is likely to get a close examination from antitrust regulators in the Biden administration, which has signaled a tougher line against big corporate mergers. Consumer advocates criticize the Obama administration for allowing a string of major airline mergers that greatly consolidated power in the industry. However, the Frontier-Spirit combination would rank only 5th among U.S. airlines in passenger carrying capacity and 7th in revenue. Frontier and Spirit are pitching their merger as a counterbalance to American, Delta, United, and Southwest, which together control about 80% of the U.S. air travel market. American, Delta, and United. Those sound like the best ones. Because what else is that? Southwest. Sounds like the South. I think that's some hospitality, but you might not enjoy the experience. Oh, Southwest is on here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's all of them. Mm-hmm. Okay, got you. Mm-hmm. The Biden administration.
But that's not all of them.
Who else is missing?
Frontier, Spirit, all those guys. I'm just saying, like, that's what they're saying.
Oh, okay.
Because we all be like, hey, like if a nigga showed us this list, you're like, oh yeah, this all the airlines are, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like, bro, what about Air Jamaica and all those people? It gotta be an Air Canada. Like, who's these air guys?
Yeah, and every time I see those guys flying, I wonder, like, who trusted them? Like, why did they get like American passengers? Like, I don't know. I'm just so selfish. Just to think of like that. It's like, hold on, did they transfer them mid-air? Because I know this American Jamaica Air, they won't let it land on our strips. Huh? But I always wondered that, like, because like it's landing in Jamaica as Jamaica Air, but it's like, where was it with Jamaica Air on its body?
Air Jamaica, but think about this, Empress, manifest. That's the storyline. Mm-hmm. It's Air Jamaica that it was on. Yeah, the Montego. So I don't remember a layoff or stopover or whatever we may call it. I don't remember leaving on the plane and stopping before I got to America. I can't recall that. Maybe I was too young. Maybe I was too caught up on flying my first time.
And like, is that like putting a target on your back? Like, oh, Southwest in. That means Americans are here. We about to rob them.
So what you saying? If a nigga taking Air Jamaica, he probably Jamaican?
No, if he takes Air Jamaica, you don't know where he came from.
Nah, I'm telling you. Well, I agree with that.
But if you see United Airlines, you're like, oh, these niggas got money.
It was jokes back in the days about that shit.
But yeah, okay, so that they take up 80% of the U.S. travel market. The Biden administration has made it very clear over the last year that they would like to promote competition in the airline space, and this is really an answer to returning balance from a competitive perspective to the Big Four. Frontier CEO Barry Biffle said in an interview.
No, that makes sense to me. I like
it.
that.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Huh?
Especially when Bison agrees with it.
I like it.
I get super cynical.
What up, Brooklyn? That ain't shit. What up, Brooklyn?
Let's check out OG.
Yeah. It's good to be back in Brooklyn, man.
I can't even remember his
traveling a lot
name, but I
lately.
just know he killed
Tell you, I
this
be nervous
skit.
in the airport. Anybody get nervous in the airport?
Yeah, I be nervous in the airport.
Like you be watching motherfuckers?
Yeah. This is
walking
right
up to people,
about
hey,
when
how you feeling?
TSA
You all
started.
right? Everything good?
And now we
You
scared.
ready to go to
2001.
Florida, baby?
You ready to go to Florida?
All the way, nigga?
All the way, nigga.
Fuck out of here. I do that shit all day. You all right? Everything good? You're sweating. What's happening? I had an argument with this Arab dude in the airport. Motherfucker said I was asking him too many personal questions. When we sitting in the airport, he's sweating and the air conditioning is on. I'm like, nigga, I got a question. And I wasn't rude. I was nice. I went up to him. I was like, hey, what's up, Muhammad? He was like, my name is not Muhammad. I was like, my bad. What are the odds? Anyway. Come on, it's a lot of fucking Muhammad.
I'm just saying, we all got a little prejudice in this. I don't think we should all jump off the ship, right? Because I told you right now, and I'm gonna expose the situation, but I think ADOS, bro, FB and these other guys, I think they're
suicidal.
I think they white supremacists, bro. I think they hate black people, bro. Cause that's weird. Like, we all cracked on each other, and really, I don't even want to say we all. Nigga, it was them. You see, Americans like they just crackers. See Arabian nigga, yo, what's up, Muhammad? That's what they do, nigga.
No, those are the Pookies and Ray Rays. We don't do that to black people,
bro. You scratch you a booty scratcher.
We don't
bro.
even say the N-word.
Empress, we all got that narrative. Toby got that narrative from Toby to me to you. We
Toby
all got a
was
narrative.
with the Pookie and Ray Ray.
He's African. I'm island. You island.
No,
so we was able to experience it. Bro, I be island at the jobs. See, that's the thing. I was at the job just recently. I was just recently working at a factory job, right? Or a warehouse job, and it was Americans around me. And if y'all see me, I'm like, yo, bro, ain't Jamaican. So cool, right? So you see me, you just immediately, yo, that's American, bro. He got his goals in, bro, tripping, right? Cool, write me off, and I'm just sitting there listening, and I see it. You can't tell me it's made up, and I'm telling you, it's more personal with y'all.
Wait, are you saying those aren't Pookies and Ray Rays?
Oh, I'm not saying what they is or what they ain't. I'm just telling you it happens every day with Americans. So like now when people digress. When people you could digress as much as you want to digress, bro. But this is a comedian. This is not a Pookie. This is not a Ray Ray. This is a comedian, bro. Most comedians are square bobs. Corey explains that.
What do you compare him to again?
I'm saying he's not a Pookie. He's not a Ray Ray. More than likely, this guy's not from the hood.
He's talking about American black people?
He's cracking on people. This is what Americans do. Americans like to make jokes. Americans are the best comedians. Americans are the best fucking comedians, but you can go to every other place, bro. Them niggas comedy is not where American shit is, bro. So it has to come from somewhere. We have been doing this shit for a minute, bro.
Facts.
Like we professional crackers, so there's no way you can tell me being professional takes away my cracking on you. Nigga, I could be a professional, bro. I'm in a job. I'm like, look at him. He looks like an ape. That's it. Ain't about Pookie and Ray Ray, nigga. It's about prejudice, bro. We are all prejudiced. I don't think that's a problem. I think racism is the problem. I think if you like want to exercise your prejudice, or even if you let your prejudice be biased. Like when I say prejudice, it's like even if you black and you see somebody moving weird, you got a prejudice against people moving weird. The fuck is bro moving like that
but
for?
You still have to use discernment and make your judgment first before you start
acting
on shit.
Yes, ma'am. That's what it makes it racism. That's what makes you say, yo, I hate all these people. It's like, yeah, because you didn't really do nothing.
It's like you tackle white people every day with hoodies on. Like, he about to shoot the shit up. We know he look at him. He look like one of them.
Columbine student.
Yeah, like we treat them like the Muslims now. Every time we see them, we're like, bro, this might be a mass shooter, bro.
Yo, the white people gonna have to let me know that Columbine kid white. I mean Chinese, because he looked Chinese a little bit too.
The one from
Detroit? The one that did the mass shooting in Columbine. I'm gonna pull him up in 2 seconds. The first shooting that you know about. But listen to brother. Cause I agree with this.
I'm sorry, bro. What was your name? What'd you say? Abdul? My bad. Second guess. That was the second guess.
Second guess.
So I said, let me ask you a question, brother. What you doing Tuesday?
Just making sure you got plans for the future.
I want to know he got plans past
today. You feel me? And don't hit me with no vague shit like, well, you'll never know. Nope, I'm gonna punch you in the throat, nigga. Tell me you got some shit happening on the other end of this shit. Some concrete shit going down. I told that joke this white lady got mad.
I would be
there.
I would be spiritual.
How could you just presume that he is a terrorist? That is racist.
Right, and this is the same thing where Patrice O'Neal, all these guys was like, yo, let's stop this nonsense, bro. Like, I'm gonna crack on you, bro. You move like that, I'm giving it to you. There's no hatred in it, bro.
So
stop
is it
that
racist to
shit.
think that all Jewish people are white?
It's prejudice because nigga, you seen white people be white, and you got a prejudice that those are white people.
Like, but isn't that like going against science completely? It's like, how can I call this person white and look at this person and not call them white?
Bro, we just exposed the whole situation. We said, bro, if they're a race, I need to figure out how the fuck can you become another race? How can you be another race? And then look, Empress, you brought up my main point, right? I kept on saying, yo, bet to Israel. Where the fuck is these black people? Like, you tell me, bro, it's no way that I would look at a white person and be like, yo, me and him in the same race. I have never done that. So that's a tricky ass way to try to trick us, bro. We know what race mean. We know what race mean. And they could pay. Not pay. They could
really debating the truth right now, bro.
They could spiritually convert. But hey, it's about to get funnier.
It's racist? I don't think that's racist. I'm not being racist. I just want to land. You see what I'm saying? I'm silly like that. When my plane take off, I like that shit to land. I'm crazy.
I'm silly like that.
You know what I'm saying? And the odds are, if you get hijacked on a plane, it's probably going to be a Middle Eastern because don't nobody else do that shit. I don't got to watch white people in the airport. The motherfuckers don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? I get on a plane full of white folks, I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst they going to do? Break out the laptop?
Right? So it's not about that atmosphere. If I see them there, I'm cool. Right? There's other people that's going to say, yo, if I fuck around and see them over here with these on, if I fuck around and see them over here with these on, if I fuck around and hear this song in the background, right?
If I see that tat on his head,
right? There's other places I'm more scared to see him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about him in the air. Like, I'm scared to see him behind something. I'm scared to see him behind a weapon. I'm scared to see him behind like
counter. Well, your luck has got to be checked.
I don't want to see him behind shit, but
no authority.
Yeah, other than like just him just trying to get angry.
Me and him on the plane, we both gonna die.
Yeah,
If he trying,
he not getting angry.
No, he's selfish. Jay-Z face ass.
He's yeah. Prejudice.
I don't gotta watch white people in the airport. I gotta watch them in the woods.
Yeah. There's other places I gotta watch you.
That's where they lose their fucking mind. Start painting their face. We're hunting.
We're hunting.
Like, no, you not, Bubba. Get your ass in the truck.
Bubba, look, I'm giving y'all names
black
too.
People in the airport because we don't hijack shit. Black people don't fuck with explosives.
But I'm telling you, it's not racism because I'm gonna show you all across the board. It's no race in it.
It's not a nigga I know making that investment. Not when Timberland's on sale. You crazy
Look,
than a motherfucker.
He's saying black people wear Timberlands. I've never worn Timberlands in my life. It's prejudice.
It's real shit. Black people don't fuck around in no airport. You ain't gonna never hear about no plane full of black folks getting hijacked either, because we just don't cooperate, you know? That's why they hijack them planes 8 o'clock in the morning, because they know ain't no niggas gonna be on there. It's too early. I'm on vacation. What the fuck I'm getting up that early for? I'm getting up at 4 and my flight got 15 fucking connections. I'm going to Vegas just so I can go to Miami. That's how it works. I got my ticket for $12.99. That's how you save money, nigga. That's how we do.
I'm going way to Vegas to go to Miami. I can go straight there in an hour. And shit too expensive.
Why you think they ain't fuck with Air Jamaica?
Air Jamaica.
It's a lot of fuel on.
See, and back then we just knew that everybody was black because he's just keeping the narrative going as black people. You ain't with that shit. We not following no directions. Just across the board. Haiti, Jamaica. We not following no direction. Now some new people like, yo, you're not black, bro.
We thought about it.
You're another person.
You was out in 1804. That's 6:04. We didn't get out till damn near 3 hours later.
Man, I don't even know when we got out. We fucked around and got out so late that a nigga came and told us that we've been free for years. Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
We was the last ones to get the memo.
It's fucked up.
We deserve all the money.
Yo, think about
it's like, wait, so y'all are the stupidest ones? Technically, because y'all ain't been in the new class?
I can't let you play. I can't like this.
But they know. They get on here to make it. They be like, oh,
Yo, they didn't get the lesson at all.
Carlos Sama, this is not the right flight.
Carlos Sama, this is not the right flight.
This is not going to work.
This is not going to work.
You can't get on Air Jamaica talking about, hello, we're taking the plane. All you hear is...
Stop the truck! Stop the truck!
Yo, so the first thing a nigga did was kiss his teeth. Like, hold on, who the fuck this nigga talking? He taking something.
Blood.
He said Jamaican bro looked at him and said, "Pussy hole, sit him." Yo, imagine calling somebody a pussy hole and telling them to sit down like a grown man right now about to take your shit over. Like, man, somebody about to kill you. And that's what they say about Jamaican criminals. When like they know a Jamaican did it if cops die. If cops die, they like, yo. Somebody shot at the cops. No. Somebody shot at the officers. So they didn't run. They shot at the officers. It was just one of them? That doesn't sound like one of ours. That doesn't sound like one of ours. Those Jamaicans.
Get the ice papers out.
No, those Jamaicans and Haitians, they're not black. No. They're not black. That's not one of ours. Daylight said if we run in their spots and they have guns, they will run out the back. That's what Daylight said. Daylight said we do this all the time. He's a Crip. He's a gang member. He's a terrorist to the country. He's a gang member, right? That's how we look at gang members. These Jamaicans and Haitians, they're not one of us. They shot at the cops. I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of confusion.
They were out at 1804.
It's confusion right now with the cops when they see people angry with them. Because right now, even America's shooting at them damn near now. Because y'all living wrong, bro. Like, the island people been seeing y'all because we ain't got no money. So y'all been doing fuck shit the whole time. Niggas can't sue y'all. Like, America.
Bro, all those freaking light tickets. I know y'all going through it because y'all put people through hell.
Yo, I don't have no L's right now talking about putting people through hell. Give me double hockey sticks. Give me the double hockey sticks. I got no L's. I got an LL. What they told you about LLs? They tell you whenever you got two symbols, nigga, it cancels each other out. I have no L's, bro. The two L's that I had canceled each other the fuck. I have no L's, bro. Because a fake system. A system say, you know what? I license you to drive. No, I'm a traveler. Empress, but let's get back to Frontier. Well, we basically done with this part of Frontier unless you want to just read, but you said Biden rocking with it, so you unrocking with it.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of rocking with Facebook.
A plane waiting to be decoupled and crashed into a
ground. Man, you tripping. Empress, go to the
and then they're going to come back and be like, you know, we thought about it. Only 2 planes can fly. It's too many breaches with it. Yeah, we've been seeing this one coming. Sneaky guy.
Go to the next article.
Then you can't leave the country and you stuck. I don't like this.
It should be right under that Frontier, Sean. It should be I don't know, it should be updated, but it should be right under it. It should be letting you know that this is about Frontier, right? Okay, that's it.
You said I'm getting too Alex Jonesy.
Oh no, you
Talbot hijack your mother. They hit it with the pussy, you know me.
Pussy, you know me.
That's right in Jamaica. Can't hijack no plane full of angry Jamaicans. I'm sorry, y'all the angriest group of black people on the fucking planet. They will lick shit.
Angriest group of black people. That's our race, bro. Don't do that wild shit, bro. I'm telling you, somebody is from a whole nother country and they're still the same race, bro. Don't tell me that some Jewish people, bro, don't do that to Whoopi, bro. Because if y'all seen that last cast, bro, you see me and Empress, bro, completely go deep. We found the Beta Israel. We even told y'all that, nigga, this shit come from biblical days. So if they want to use Bibles, our Bible's almost older than them. Almost. Our Bibles capsize their Bible. It's like it's like the Titanic sinking because their Bible is the Titanic. It's big on top of the water until we eat it. What are you talking about, bro? Do you know what the ocean did to the Titanic? When the last time y'all seen the Titanic? Ate it. That big boat. That big giant boat floating across the ocean that y'all thought was cool. You don't play with the ocean like that, bro. You don't play with us. But go ahead, Empress. But look, ultra low cost. Come on, bro. This don't even sound like something that you should be rocking with. In the air, bro. Air, food, land, air, and sea. You shouldn't be rocking with that.
Low cost.
You can know, bro. That I'm talking about those 3 areas, bro. You want to make sure you breathing the best oxygen. You want to make sure you eating the best plants, and you want to make sure that the fishes or anything that you're messing with is not oil based. You feel me? You want to make sure BP ain't spill nothing on your boys.
Make sure it's the omega-6 and omega-3 oils.
Hey, let's go in. Though.
Frontier Airlines is an American ultra-low-cost carrier headquartered in Denver, Colorado. Frontier operates flights to over 100 destinations throughout the United States and 31 international destinations and employs more than 3,000 staff. The carrier is a subsidiary and operating brand of Indigo Partners, LLC, Indigo Partners, and maintains a hub at Denver International Airport with numerous focus cities across the U.S.
So they a bruh. We don't even know who the top bruh is, I'm pretty sure.
Founded February 8th, 1994.
1994 boys. Young boys.
Sinister.
Focus. It was trading on the NASDAQ as ULCC. They got dropped off because they filed bankruptcy. Revenue. Oh, it's up in 2021 though. Oh yeah,
so you saying they didn't get bailed out by they got
they were one of the big brothers, and I told you that's why I feel like they back with vengeance or whoever, because once they went in bankruptcy, like a private hedge fund ended up purchasing and shit. So I don't even know if these are the original brothers type shit. So I was saying that I feel like they back with vengeance. Yo, y'all ain't want to bail us out. Bail us in. Let us buy this company. We done got our bag up.
I don't like the sounds of it. I do not like the
sounds. That's earlier 2010 merged the Spirit Airlines with another U.S.-based ultra low-cost carrier approved by regulators. The combined airline would be the 5th largest in the country. Yeah, they're trying to come for that next spot. Because right now, it's like going to junior college. It's a bunch of people just shooting basketballs. It's like, right, you can't really gain an edge. But if you're like, yo, if I buy all these junior colleges on this side of the school, I could possibly get this talent and conform it into a Division 1 almost, if not start out at Division 2. Right, so you feel me? That's really the vibe, bro. It's like, yo, it's too much competition. It's not even really competition. It's just so much low cost niggas that it's just stupid. It's stupid now. It's like, look. It was created by Fred, a United Airline pilot, with his wife. Man, I want Frontier to do the best they could do, bro. You know, I love husband and wife teams.
Mom and pop. Don't call them husband and wife because you'll get a one-child family out there. Talk about
husband and wives never have one child.
We need ma and pop.
I don't know husband and wife. I got one child, bro. I don't know not one husband and wife.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know a lot of husband and wife that got one child.
Yeah, but you know one.
But I'm just saying I don't know a lot. It's not an overwhelming number. So when I say husband and wife, I'm talking about churns. You were your aunt. That's a husband and a wife and 2 offsprings at least. At least. It's always been a thing where you want at least a boy and a girl. Kobe got all girls though, so you don't need a boy and a girl. But I'm just saying, your whole goal is to be fruitful and multiply.
No, he had all the boys in him. He's a man.
Unless you, if you got under 2 youths, you don't have no youths. You was here as the Most High. You was here as Mary. Everybody that got 1 youth is just Marys. They're important. They're important. They probably delivered a man or delivered somebody that was able to come and do something else, right? Delivered a strong woman or whatever the situation may have been. But nobody should have 1 youth on the planet. Nobody on the planet should have 1 youth unless they can't have a planet. Because you got to think about it. There's other women that can't give birth. So the fact that the Most High bless somebody with birth giving, at least 6 youths.
That's like an apple tree making 1 apple.
You can't do that. That's selfish almost. It's like somebody spent all this time planting.
It's like a dog having 1 dog.
The Most High don't do that. He don't do that with nothing in nature. Nothing should come so small. Nothing. He's just like, yo, more. Have a little bit more.
But you saying bros only get pregnant once.
But you doing the Most High's work. But if you have zero, you doing your own work. You doing your own shit then. But at least one put you on the board. The Most High say, okay, you was fruitful. You multiplied. I can't be mad at you. But right, it's the same thing with, because I tell you, every time somebody they look at Kate, hey, I gotta go in on the situation on Friday. You remember when we was hearing them people? You gotta breed a nigga out. Breed the nigga out.
Was you Cain or was you Abel?
I'm like, yo
it was such a secular conversation. I was like, oh, these people got some different morals and values. These ain't the Orthodox Christians.
These are the unorthodox.
These the non-denomination Democrats.
These niggas ain't unorthodox than a motherfucker, boy.
Yo,
they reading the book backwards.
They were saying nigga like it didn't mean king.
Bro, they was saying
they
nigga.
kept saying breathe the nigga out of him. It's like breathe the king out of him.
Fuck
no,
that.
That's what they're already doing.
I'm trying to figure out where is the definition of nigga meaning slave or anything bad where you like, yo, I need it out of my community.
And it's like, why is Nigeria, like, why are these so different?
Yo,
because they got 1G versus 2G?
I'm trying to cancel all Spanish people.
Negro. I seen a girl with the last name Negro.
Bro, what are you talking about, nigga? Man, la negro. I just seen a person the other day. Saying it just like it was just. Remember, we seen the white dude in the cooking show. He said cancels. Cancels. You do it,
bro.
Yo, it's black beans, nigga. They black beans, bro. Chill out, bro. These are black beans.
Somebody figured out the power of that word, bro. It was like, bro,
take it away from
we gotta get it out of here,
trick
bro.
Hey, trick them so much and act like we trying to take it away. And it's
like, what sense would it make for you to attack somebody that's calling themselves that? It's like, bro, you guys like, oh, yourself that. It's like, what? No, this is my spirit wants this. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
You can't represent it. And I'm telling you, even Kendrick came out and Kendrick did it the same justice, right? The Ethiopian justice where you're going in on it right now is, yo, they're the oldest where this word actually come from goes back to king. So it's no definition you can show me where I could be like, oh, they call us small people. No, like it don't mean nothing, bro. It means absolutely nothing but king or black. And black literally meant fertility, which goes back to king. Like, I don't think you get this whole narrative. They paint the narrative for y'all, bro.
Man.
They paint that bitch right over y'all
eyeballs. What is that about?
Hey, I'm telling you, every time even the one dude that was saying it, and he was like, yo, you gotta stop saying that. He's like, yeah, I know I gotta stop saying it. It's a bad word. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, y'all are out of it, bro. I'm telling you, when I look at the human race, I'm like, yo, there's some people like, well,
they're so triggered. Like, it's mental. It's PTSD. Yeah, they're literally so triggered by that word. It's like, I used to call my grandma that one. She getting like, it's like, but did you go do the research on it, bro? Because this is all fear right now you're being governed by. Like, did you do one research on the word? Like, where does it come from and why did it bring so much fear into you and your ancestors?
Bro, that's it. Niggas
I don't even think the ancestors were so offended by it.
That's what I'm saying.
They call themselves Negroes.
Niggas don't even know. Bro, to this day,
they call themselves Negroes. NAACP, right?
To this day. Bro, you better go cancel them motherfuckers. Tell them change they goddamn name to the black freedom fighters or some crazy shit.
Bro, NDRE really came out with a compilation, bro.
Cause the weirdest compilation. Yo, I don't even know how people could believe compilations where I'm saying something every clip. Mm-hmm. Nigga. No, that don't even make sense, bro. Like, at least show like a three video compilation like, where you have me 3 times.
See, this is a botched in front of your face deep fake.
Man, Empress, that was the wildest thing. It was like, hold on, why don't you just even at least have him saying it in context? Like, you're literally like he's not even finishing the word. Bro, I don't know, bro. If y'all want to do stuff like that, bro, just know y'all bag little. Your bag gonna be little. What else we got going, Empress?
All right, but yeah, on top of that bit for next news.
Man, I downloaded the phone, sat here, and still didn't spin. What? Man, you told me about it. I downloaded it and
Unreal. I totally forgot to get it.
started talking.
The U.S. government now controls one of the largest Bitcoin wallets in the world after the DOJ seized 3.6 billion BTC today from the Bitfinex hacks. If they dumped it all, the price would collapse around negative 90% to well below 4.6K. Oof.
Oh, but don't let them trick y'all with this fudster. Fudster news. Hey, but shout out to them though, right? How much? I'm a bit
largest financial bust in history, 3.6 billion.
It's not even a financial bust, and you can't dump it all. People bought those coins. What do you mean? You about to dump people's shit?
Yo, Elizabeth Warren been watching the Tether videos. U.S. Congresswoman Warren. This Warren Davidson. Sorry, says Tether is a time bomb and that regulators ought to get their arms around Tether. There's frankly more reason for the SEC to be looking at Tether than for them to be looking at Ripple and XRP. Oh, the Fed's looking at XRP, and XRP is Ripple.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say Ripple and XRP?
Yeah, they XRP right now in the John. You remember it's a bunch of people, they love XRP.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all love XRP, love it. Matter of fact, at the end of this cast, I think we're gonna look at XRP chart. I think XRP is the wackest play, bro. There's so much great plays. Like somebody say, yo, they was up such and such percentage. Yo, buy you some spell token. Buy you some goddamn Gods Unchained. Like buy you something that we speak about on this cast that basically like XRP, bro. XRP like ADA of the situation, bro. Just underperformers. You just gotta stay away from underperformers, bro. If you want to rock with it, rock with it.
All right, I got two more. All right, so Wells Fargo now says Bitcoin will soon enter an inflection point of hyper adoption. And then this person says, for the record, Wells Fargo was fined over $9 billion in fraud charges over the last 2 decades. If you're smart, you take everything these corrupt banks say with a grain of salt. And then he comes back again and says, at 34,000, I warn bears of an impeding bounce and to be cautious about shorting. Very common after such a large and fast correction. We've seen pump 36% and greed has returned. This is a clear bull trap. Don't forget the bear market trend. Bitcoin will tank again soon. This guy's very speculative. He didn't say anything about chart analysis. Technical analysis.
See, but that I think that's what they do, Empress. They speak as authority by watching the charts. Right.
Oh, so after it happens.
Yeah, so they're on here and they're watching the quarterly charts and they're watching these different things.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying Bitcoin is gonna tank. This is just a bear trap. This is just a diss trap. This is a bull trap. This is a dick trap. Shut up. Shut up. You don't know nothing about trading, bro. Like I said, I was talking to one of my homeboys and he brought up a number. I was like, yo. And the funny thing is, because y'all not gonna flip the quarter. It's gonna be I'll be hard pressed to see y'all flip the quarter. Something weird just happened on Bitcoin though. A level just broke. Right. What I mean a level just broke. We're just at 43.9. It was supposed to be literally just getting back into the trend. It went through, circled everything out. It was supposed to be getting back in the trend. But it slowed down somewhere, right? We had a little slowdown, a little pullback, just a little extra drop. Extra drop took us all the way to 43. We shouldn't be at 43 just exactly yet. At least 43.5, 43.6. Those numbers right there was just trying to hold. But if Empress, do you on Bitcoin right now?
Mm-hmm.
If you're able to 4-hour chart really fast, that's a 4-hour chart?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1 minute. Okay, the 4-hour chart, guys. Look at that. If you're able to see the 4-hour chart, this is a reversal waiting to happen. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to, and zoom in a little bit, because this is what I was just explaining like 2 seconds ago. We were talking about pass and fail, right, Empress?
Mm-hmm.
So you see that yellow line right there, that number that you have right there, the yellow number? What does that number say?
48,116.
40? 40 flat?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not that one. See, not that thick, bro. The actual number right there. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. 4219.
Okay, so 42.1
Mm-hmm.
is what will put this 4 hour into a super trend. 42.1 will put this 4 hour into a super trend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Based on look at this chart.
And you can argue 42.2 because it's 42.190.
Oh,
So 42.2.
okay.
That's $200 away. $250 away.
So even if we could hold 43 flat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure we dropped the 42 levels yet because we haven't really been looking at it. But if we can even hold 43 flat, we stay in this trend. And now this is just a 4 hour fail and then a
Mm-hmm.
green ready to push again for the weekly uptrend. The weekly is continuously moving closer to us. And every week, the week moves closer.
Mm-hmm.
Every week. And I don't think people understand that. So when they say this is gonna tank, that's gonna tank. What do you mean tank? Tank when? Tank after what? Right? It was just at basically 30K. And I was telling guys to get in, and guys was like, yo, it's going to 22. I was like, yo,
52. So $9,000 away.
okay, boom. And we just touched the 45 levels. And that was all from the first trend.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to retest that 4 hour, right? We're going to go into the 2 hour uptrend. The 4 hour is testing right now. We're going to push the 4 hour. And then exactly we're looking at the weekly next. I'm telling you, people don't understand how simple it is.
That's going to take like another like a whole week of business, I guess, like 5 days, because that 4 hour, even though it failed, it's not going to get you to this 52.
No. Next week it's not going to be 52.
Okay.
Right? What is this? This is Tuesday we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So by this Sunday, 52 is going to mean nothing to us. We was just at 30K when everybody. I don't know who's seen 45K.
Yeah, because if you put 45, that 45 one, right? If you do 45, that's what, 7,000 away, and we're at Thursday? No, this is Tuesday.
Yeah. So, and we still haven't tested the 2 hour or the 4 hour. That's what I'm trying to really stress. The 2 hour, 4 hour test is what pushes you.
Wait, what do you mean? This is a test, right?
I mean, this is a test, but we haven't actually passed the test, right? So when we get those passed, that's when you see that push. Now, when you see the push, that's also amazing because now you keep on looking and you say, ooh, we just pushed away another level from the daily. Where's the daily reversal at? Just to get some numbers in kind of in my head before I speak. But it is what it is because it's just by holding levels. If we hold 43 levels, so
36.5.
Come on, bro. 36.5. And all we need to do.
They could even test the daily though. They wouldn't test it.
No, they can't test the daily yet because
when I say test it, I'm saying like go down there.
They can't. If they do that, levels are broken again. Then I can see us going to levels. Then we're gonna flip the quarterly and probably go to 28.
Okay, wait, but are you saying that it's virtually impossible for it to test it before it goes weekly?
No, I'm telling you that if we do that, I see us going to about 28, if not 29. You can't drop levels, right? So that's what I always tell you. Like the setup has to stay the setup.
Yeah,
so
people are gonna sell.
In fact, so right, we're not here to completely predict it, but we just gotta think about it. If it comes back and tests this, it has to go back in the 30s.
Yeah.
And I'm the low 30s, not 39, not 38. You're talking about 36s and 35s, 34s. Like people gonna be looking at it like, yo, I'm not staying in this again, bro. Right? Like how much can Bitcoin do this?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that at all.
Right. So that's why I was saying if
it does it, bro, let it be a touch and not a flip.
Hey, either way, in the longer term, we're looking bullish in the market.
Because let me see how long the previous trend was. They touched it here and then they went And then they finally.
Nah, that shouldn't have mean nothing. I told you, go back to the first time we had green confirmed day and look how long it was. And then you can go back and you're gonna see it.
You're saying this is a confirm because
that candle finished green. So the SAR was green and the candle finished green on the day.
Okay.
Now go back. You're gonna see it. Because usually we get a nice ride whenever you get those confirmed signals. All right, right there. That's the confirmed signal right there. And look where it took us. All the way up to the all-time highs.
Yeah.
Right? So
all right.
We have a confirmed signal right now, and if we hold the levels, because look, this is the same thing right here. Look, green, and then one red. Right? You see that red that came right there?
This one?
Both of those. That one even behind that one. Yeah. You feel me? So these reds are gonna come. We're gonna have these red 4-hour candles. The thing is, can we get these reversals and get back into our trend? And this is the daily, so this is not a 4-hour candle. But I'm just saying we're gonna have red days, but can we get back into trend? So right now, the new trend that we were in, did we have a red day yet? I'm not sure.
No.
I think we possibly didn't have had a red day yet. We've kind of been pushing ever since we kind of turned over. Even though today looking bad. Right, oh, yeah, okay. So that's super small.
The 5th.
Super small. And if you look at the wick, we was more red, and we basically defeated him. So that's a defeated red, right? So this red would be the only red that kind of put some pressure on us. And like I said, I'm looking at him being reversed, Empress, because of the 4-hour, the 2 and the 4-hour, right? And then these purple lines and these levels you got up here, this is where these levels start getting hit. Because these was levels previously. So now they start randomly getting hit. What numbers that? The purple lines that you got on here.
45, 9, and then 46, 8.
These numbers start getting hit easy. Right? Because those are already numbers. Right? And where yellow boy at?
Yellow. 35.
FOMO start coming in now. I'm telling you, the market works. The market works when people FOMO in.
Yeah, that's the emotional line.
Right now, we're all just trading under the bar. Like, that's why the other day I messaged my homeboys. I was like, yo, it's a lot of great plays in the market. Don't let them tire you out.
Don't get weary.
Because what they're doing right now, Empress, they're making
strong and beautiful.
They tell you this narrative about, yo, this happening. Be careful of this. No. Invest the same way you continue to invest. Moving forward, we should not invest based on the news. We shouldn't invest on somebody saying this may or this may not happen. We should invest based on algorithm, based on our strategy, based on whatever plans we had prior.
It's funny. Literally a month. This dropped out of that zone January 5th. And now it's back in there February 5th.
Hey, remember. Right? So if you had this down all through the chart, you would see when it got back into the trend. Right? So, and this is what I was saying. This is a confirmed buy. This is above the trend.
Look at our confirmed downtrend.
Yeah.
We be mapping this shit.
Yeah. And then once we would have broke that level, you'd have said, okay, boom. So now we're dropping levels. And you see it drops off. But that's why when you start hedging, you say, okay, cool. I've already missed my sell zone. I know I can no longer sell. Let me make some money while it's going down. All right. So that's why you hedge. A lot of people, they just hedge for the fuck of it. But when you have a plan where it's like, yo, I'm just going to make some money going down, no matter what it is, I'm going to get out because I just need some money to stay alive because I know that I got a good play. Right. That's how you got to look at a lot of these things, bro. If it's a good play, you got to invest into it.
It's like somebody was trying to warn us right here. This is that random candle before I went to like the 42s or whatever. But yeah, this was... this was December 5th.
No. That's when we started doing our lines. Look. Hold on. What's going on? Let's do a John and see when we get back in this trend. That was the whole point of this when this line started. Go like you see the top of the line?
What do you?
Top of the line started when this big weird drop happened. We was confused.
This right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we say, yo, let's put a line in and see when it breaks back within the trend. Mm-hmm. And now we're seeing it. It broke back in, but nothing really confirmed too long. And then it dropped back off. You got some highs. You probably made some money, but you got in a bad position. All right, based on the daily and the weekly. This was shit niggas won't even think about. Daily and weekly. Pick it. Shout out to y'all, bro. Let's not take a quarterly beat though. I don't think we should take that beat. Not yet, at least. Not yet.
Let me see. Quarterly is currently at 30 flat.
That's 30 flat.
Technically 31 because it's $30,918.
And that whole red candle damn it turned green now.
No.
No.
Candle's still red.
Yeah, it's red, but it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That whole candle getting ate up.
Ooh. This is the ultimate hammer right now.
That's what I'm saying. Now, we could finish the quarter like this, if not green. If we finish the quarter green, it's a problem. It's some problems, some niggas. I'm telling you, if we finish a quarter green, bro, because literally just went and tested the quarter. So now we can keep on pushing for a little bit longer because look, everything has to come down. Mm-hmm. Yearly so far, we don't have no more uptrends. Something, we got to get some type of shake. You can't just have this shit keep on going up because it's not going to go up as steady. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Everybody going to buy in too early, goddamn. Mm-hmm. It's a game now. Look, we only have one red candle. This candle right here, red. I'm pretty sure we're gonna turn that boy into something. We're gonna turn that boy into shine.
Got the hammerhead. You got the hammerhead. Yo, what's next? So the next candle for the yearly January 2023. The next candle for the quarterly is April 30th, 2021.
Hold on, when is the next one for the quarter?
April 30th.
Let's go, apes. What do you mean? You ready though?
For what?
I'm saying you need your intermission. Or you good?
Oh yeah.
You good? Yeah, I threw a YouTube channel in that bitch.
Okay, let's see here. Nothing's updating.
I'm not even in there, bro. It should be all the way at the top too. It should be that boy. Hey, definitely. If y'all watching, I definitely want to get to anything. You got any investment tips? Is anything helpful for people? Definitely jump in.
We just covered Frontier, Pioneers. You know the colors. You see the colors.
Pioneers on the tier of this thing.
Pioneer. He was a brave one.
I was a brave archer, man. I always told you about the
Trojan.
So I always tell you about the middle fingers. Oh, I was always a warrior. I've never been nothing less, nothing more.
What was that?
You was
a celebration.
Yeah, you a girl.
I'm a storm, Jet.
Even in your pioneer, you remember your pioneer guy? How you looked?
My pioneer outfit.
Your pioneer guy. You remember how you looked?
I got a raccoon on his head.
Yeah, you almost
getting the Macoon. Macoon Buster.
Yeah, you almost look like Robin. Yeah, on tights looking type of guy. Mm-hmm. Tights. You remember him? Mm-mm. You don't even remember the dude. They playing
I
with
do
me.
remember him. He was a short little stubby guy. That wasn't a mascot though. I ain't rock with him. That was
Nah,
a choice.
it's not even about y'all mascot. It's about y'all where y'all logo look. He looked doggy on the logo bar. Nah, you not even how that nigga look. Bro.
He looked like he was a respectable older gentleman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Am I wrong?
No, you wrong. Man, they always doing this mix of shit, bro. I could just click on no matter what I click on, they just send you the wrong shit. Alright, one second. I'm gonna copy over that John. Buddy. Guys, I sent the wrong thing to Empress, guys. I'm sorry, guys. The wrong thing to Empress, guys. Empress, I sent you the right stuff. I closed it out somewhere. I'm not sure they did it. Am I wrong? Girl, tell me, am I wrong? They be want me to look up because they know I got that money on me. That green spilling on me. But I'm good. I'm dark and I'm looking like I'm from the hood.
No.
Mug.
You look like you're from the suburbs.
I look like I come from the suburbs.
And your mom get all the meetings.
My mom go to all the PTA meetings.
And give away PS5s.
Gave away PS5 that just came out yesterday.
Just for getting the F5.
I was too live. I was just in school not too long ago.
You had all the Disney tickets.
I had all the Disney tickets. First time going to Disney, I got in free on that girl ticket, bro.
Which one? What now? No.
Like I literally copied over that footage. I just put there.
You seen it scratched out?
No, I ain't even look at it. I heard it out of there just so because I don't know if it's
yeah.
Empress. Yeah, I was listening to some black guys speak, bro. I mean, let me prophesize it like this. I was listening to some black women speak, and they were like, "Yo, black woman has never been oppressed." I was like, "Yo, I've been y'all say this shit, bro." Dude,
he said they weren't ever in subservient positions.
I don't know what that means, nigga.
Oh, she said they weren't ever in subservient.
I don't mean to you, but they was never subservient. They was never subservient.
No, you see how they act with that word?
I'm saying, I'm letting you know. I'm just saying, it's weird that they trying to say that this is a new shit they just been into. It's like, no, bro, we didn't have a big budget studios to even tell y'all about these stories. This has been going on, and now we're gonna show y'all all these stories because it's all we had in our community.
Yeah, because I'm really trying to think now. Now that like that war conversation is come up, it's like, hold on, all these brothers definitely went to war. Like,
they playing. I can't hear us. Like, why I can't hear us? Oh,
I muted it.
No, I'm just saying I can't hear us in the chat. It ain't about them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering why I can hear you talking to me. Yeah, it's it. Oh, you're not. Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, no, they the subservient where?
Yeah.
Like, how would that even really be possible besides on TV where they pretend? Because if we're at the war for like a specific timeline and now we're at another war, so it's World War II or is that Vietnam War, or is that's two separate wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in both those wars they needed women to be a part of the labor force. So where does that narrative of women sitting at home and standing around even exist at?
Oh, white woman. White woman.
Like after the war was over, long after it was over.
I would say even because remember when we I don't remember what episode we did it on, but we delved into the marriage situation, and what we brought up was how the whole marriage thing came about, and it was just a rich ass white man, and his wife literally stayed at home, right? So
yeah, it's always been some type of these people on my tax bill. Well, shit can't. Come on. What if it was both our money? What if he was making half, I was making half?
Hey, and look, then they got super tactical where they was like, you know what, yo, we got beef. We got beef, bro. But she's a woman, she's a minority, so she need to get them benefits for us. That's how it became. I'm telling you, bro, what happened was we got caught up in a battle. Like I always tell you, same thing where somebody's selling drugs. A nigga selling drugs that wanted to sell drugs, he don't really get caught. The next nigga that thought he was selling drugs because he wanted to sell drugs get caught. It's the same situation, bro. We got into somebody else's fight and they knew what they was doing the whole time, so they got out of it. Right? And they still reaping the benefits. Like just recently, they fired a white dude and hired a white lady and a black lady. And it's like they feel like that's progressive. But it's like, yo, who's that white lady's child? What does that white lady bring this money back to? She's still a lady. She still has her people. And just like I said, we're gonna talk about this on Friday, but just think about the Chinese lady we were just talking about. She was born here. Right? We spoke about them on the cast and we said, yo, one went over there, performed bad. China gave it to her. Yo, who gave us this fake American? Take her back.
It's fake Asian.
Yo,
Chinese.
yo, take this person back. They got nothing to do with us. But the other one, they changed her name, gave her a Chinese name. She won gold. Gave her a Chinese name. They
both changed their names.
Nah, but I'm saying the Chinese people didn't call her by a name. They were selling the other one out.
Oh, okay.
This one got an American name. They changed the Chinese girl's name whenever they was calling her. Like they gave her a higher Chinese name. That's what I was saying, because she won gold. So they just fully embraced her. And that's what I was saying. Like maybe the other girl was thinking the same thing. Like, I'm gonna go over there and represent my country and get that bag. You fell.
She fell, literally.
But that's how China move, right, Empress? It's like, yo, and I thought that's how black people moving with us right now. They're saying, yo, these niggas ain't not niggas. They trying to breed the niggas out. But they said these people, they ain't moving like nothing. Get them out of our country. They holding us back. That's probably what they saying. The island people are holding us back, bro. They taking stuff from us. We supposed to be getting this and reparations and this. They getting jobs. They doing dumb stuff. Get them out of here.
They on the time talking about confidence. Yo, I get so big. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could stay professional. But
bro, let's play the Rubens thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I stay around some pimpin' like I'm Bumby. You just met her, then you fucked her, now you cuffing. That ain't player, gotta learn to let her dub free. Peons press, playing defense on a front free. Damn, I'm a soldier, but I still watch out for Uncle Sam. Germophobic, need to invest in a bubble. Man, gotta stay the fuck away from all the suckers. And go put bands in the plans, got strands of grams in my hand. Last man gonna be standing, master gas on the traffic. No L's and I'm still spazzing. Switch up the plate, that's street tactics. Gotta get if I ain't got it. Slick as Rick, a lot about it. Please don't come for me, cause I'm Master P, body. Yeah, hit the planet early 90s. Throw it out the 2000s. Now it's 2022. Everything robotic. Yeah, it's going up like my credit score on a high key. I had to let them know. Try to tell them in high school when they didn't get it, watch it unfold. Creep into the unknown. I creep in the booth and I unload. She choosing up pronto. She gon' say stop with the fuck. I spot a baddie and she sitting right in front of me. Shorty swinging, I'm just saying no need for fronting. Yeah, I stay around some pimpin' like I'm Bumby. You just met her, then you fucked her, now you cuffing. That ain't player, gotta learn to let her dub free. Peons press, playing defense on a front free. Taking the path, let's travel, going upstream. Learning no SB to go to the extreme. Then OD, Nado for real. 14 days, 14 nights, part 2 on the way. You hear me? Nado F4. You know what it is. I'm about to steal her. I'm about to steal her. I'm about to steal her. Watch me. I'm about to steal her. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. Pop out the roof, pop my shit. The same in the booth, talk my shit. Pretty well hot round that bitch. Blooded with cops round that bitch. 10-4 nigga 9 times out of 10. NOD is not around that shit. Fresh off a blessing, I scored on the devil. Up by several. This shit get ethical. She want my ethical. I pick a brand like it's 1970 something. Let me tell you something. I got plenty coming. Niggas holler at the church like a rail run. Make it all come together on a blue carpet, dripping red rum. Better get an umbrella. It's purple raining forever. It's blue rain forever. She want me to ride away, but my price is bad. It's whatever. Tryna say it's a little too pricey, but it's whatever. She gon' do it for the boy, do it for the kid. Bitch, stop playing with me. Y'all that dirty talking about laying with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. You see the drop top, bitch, stop playing with me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. She said she wanna let the wave splash down on me. Yeah.
14K Dre.
Yeah, man. Nado for real. Like that shit up. Turn this shit up. Like that shit up. 14 days, 14 nights. Turn this shit up. Yeah. Turn that shit up. 14 days and nights. Nado in the building. 14 days and nights. Oh man. 14 days and 14 nights. 14 days and 14 nights. All hell. All heaven. I ain't got no change to spell. I swipe the card and 7 to left. 2 times 7, 14 carats, flooded eye, 14 days and 14 nights out the public eye. It's like I woke up from a dream in the haunted house, and now I'm back up in the lab getting funkified. Cause I get busy with a missy and with seat supplies. Church in the jet, no seat and ties. I take pages from the Bible and read through the lines. I got Trey up in this thing and he providing vibes. Nigga, assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. They asking for the tape, said it's taking too long. 707, 14 carats, 14 sessions. Counting all these blessings. I'm trying to get even. Nickname should be Evan. 19 don't scare me, cause I've been the freshest. Just talk to Plano, say they got some new weapons. Mention my situation, they gon' drop the charge in a second. I think God could be a goddess. That's my perception. Speaking over the water, let the ocean tell it. Hold the flow is crystallized. Sit back and I visualize. Smoking on that kryptonite and an object unidentified. 14 carats, flooded eye. 14 days and 14 nights out the public eye. It's like I woke up from a dream in the haunted house. And now I'm back up in the lab getting funkified. 2 times 7, 14 carats, 14 sessions. Counting all these blessings. 707. 14 carats, 14 sessions.
Drake go hard.
Nigga.
Hey, victim. Yeah, white man be like, look at here. Get in the line. Okay, dear. Everything's fine, dear. She get on the phone. Hello, officer. But that white man got a line for you white women. See, when that white man get mad, he get mad. You know, brothers, we get mad, we march. We shall overcome. You know, we get a good march in, misspell signs, we gone. You know. That white man get mad, he
Joining us
snap.
right now is billionaire
snapped.
and
White
women like, I'm
David
taking the
Rubenstein,
kids,
who is
I'm taking
Carlyle
the
Group's
house.
co-founder and
We're
co-chairman.
gone right
He's also
here,
got a
you
new book that is
asshole.
due out in September.
That white man be like this. I came from a long line of
How to
Brookshires. You're not
invest, masters on the craft. And David, it's great to see you this morning. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure, Becky. Thanks for having me.
Why don't we talk about inflation first? We
Huh?
have CPI data coming this week. It is expected to be very hot. We've been looking at the highest inflation numbers since all the way back to 1982. You start to hear about the potential for 7 rate hikes. First of all,
Do myself. Yo, black people stay away from white women is what the moral of the story you trying to cause you ain't got listen to black people trying to tell their lady they about to kill the kids.
You killing who? Let the kill him again, motherfucker. Nigga, let's get some killing on. What? Nigga be like, I'm just playing, girl.
You know I ain't gonna kill you, baby.
You don't even get to the part of burning the house down to kids.
No. Oh, bro, you're not killing her. You're not killing that subservient lady, Empress. You're not killing that subservient black lady. You're not gonna kill her. Anybody you killing, nigga, you kill yourself first, but
Nigga, you're not gonna kill her because maybe the most I got another plan for her, but hey, I've been seeing bros pull triggers.
Bros been getting crazy.
The reaction now is, oh my god, he shot me. Yes, bitch, you told him to.
Hey, see, but our whole life though, we've been like Eddie. We like, girl, yeah, come on, man. What you doing, girl? You trying to kill me? You crazy, girl? I like that about you though. You crazy. But now these guys,
it's done.
But that's the thing. I don't know if our black women were trying to take our youths this bad. Now they don't even want the youths by the dads no more. Like you could be a good dad. They don't want the youths by you. You got a new situation. They don't want the youths by. It's just like now it's just petty.
Yeah, bitter.
So you know,
more so than anything.
Yeah, we're I'm gonna call it petty. With more petty shit, come more petty shit. You want to take youths? I take youths too. You take youths, I take youths too. We got different way of taking youths, probably, but nigga, I'm hey.
Let the games begin.
Let the youth take it begin. Niggas come take your youth all the time. We was watching a situation, but I'm gonna bring this one up right here. You said you about to run that back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
is it warranted? And second of all, do you think it'll happen?
Well, this 7 rate hikes would be over this year and next year. Remember, in the 1970s, when I was in government, we had a different situation. Inflation was double digit. The Fed funds rate went up to 20%. We're not looking at anything like that. The Fed today telegraphs what it does much better than the Fed did in the 1970s under Paul Volcker. It's a different world. I think the market is anticipating that when the FOMC meets in March, middle of March this year, it will increase Fed fund rates by about 25 basis points. 50 basis points is possible. It would depend on the data between now and March 15th or so. But I suspect anything less than 25 basis points, which is to say no rate increase, would be a big shock. Something more than 50 basis points would also be a big shock. But I suspect the Fed will move gingerly each time it meets, probably looking at a quarter point basis point, 25 basis point increase each of the times that it meets this year. It meets another about 6 times this year. It meets 7 times overall. It's already met once. So 6 more times this year it could meet. I suspect it won't increase every one of those meetings, but probably will get something around 25 basis points in the March meeting.
Hey, David, no question that this is not what we saw in inflation in the 1970s. We're not looking at anything near that. But when you're talking about 7% increases on CPI, that is pretty significant, and it definitely has an impact. We were just talking earlier this morning about some comments made over in England about how they think workers should stop asking for raises and bosses should be a little more strict in handing out raises to try and cut this the cycle of inflation and stop it in its tracks. But that seems a little crazy when you look at the price increases that consumers are dealing with right now, whether that be food, whether that be heat or gas to fill their cars at this point. Inflation is here, and it is having an impact, and people on the street feel it.
Inflation's here. It's not double-digit inflation. We think it's probably due more to things relating to COVID because the supply chain got disrupted. Manufacturers started moving things away from producing new products, and ultimately, when the market wanted these products, it wasn't able to produce them. So now the supply chain is coming back to a more normal situation. It may take another year before we get there. So I don't think we have the enormous wage increase that we had in the 1970s that produced inflation. Other things caused inflation in the 1970s as well. Oil price increases were gigantic as well. But right now, I think it's not, I hate to use the word transitory, because that word has probably been damaged a bit.
Yeah.
But I do think that it's likely that we'll get this under control. I don't think it's quite as systemic as we saw in the 1970s, but there's no doubt the Fed needs to do something. I think the Fed recognizes that.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.
Yeah, and as far as that video, right, I was just bringing the video up. It's because we were speaking on it earlier where I was saying, how should we invest going forward? And I know inflation, a lot of these things, people are always, it's always looming over people's heads. So, I just always want us to hear different thoughts from different people that's kind of survived different things. He was in the 1970s when if he was in the 1970s, I mean that he's seen something that happened in the .com. So you feel me? That mean that he possibly seen the 2008 possibly he's alive right now. Yeah, right? So I'm just saying, right? So that's the reason why we do that, just so you can just kind of hear it from other people that's kind of been through the situation. But the main thing that everybody that's been through it say is, first of all, we survived, number one. And number two is, if you invested into good companies around that time, you made that money back and quadrupled it, right? So you just got to kind of look at it in the long-term picture. So inflation, yeah, it's always looming over people's head, but if you could survive it, what comes from those things is, because after inflation, they got to do the deflation situation. Everything it's a weird balance with this market. So inflation has to happen. It's just how the market works. We deflate shit too much and we inflate it. And we never get a perfect balance. We just it's a little too much. All right, a rise, raise them rates over there. Okay, cool. The rate's good. All right, bring the rates down. Bring the rates down. Boom. Money too out. Okay. This is a balancing act, right? So it's all a part of economics in a sense. That's why when we speak about MLB and things like that, ML speak about debt, living off debt, or looking at debt as the positive and earned cash as the negative, because you got to pay taxes on it up to 50%. And when you go get a loan, you're not taxing. I don't know what loan nobody's taking. They got a 50% interest or none of that type of nonsense. So it's just about the interest rates more so with loans. And as far as now, when you look at the other way, and that's why the rich people, they do it different with tax havens and a lot of different things. Empress, you had something for me? What was next?
Yeah, we have Peter Thiel, Peloton.
Peloton standalone. So yeah, Peloton. We're gonna do Peter Thiel with us. Us should probably have another Metal John in there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter Thiel stands. I mean, that one dude, Peloton. And you know, Peloton is interesting because we looked at Peloton today. How much percent we seen it up?
30% again.
You feel me? And this is like 3 times.
So on the week 60.
Yeah, they finished the day up 25%, but during the day that they reached the higher, but like Empras was saying, about 30%, 35%. So, man, they're having some push.
Excuse me.
They're having some push, right? And me and Empras, like I said, we always speak about this. We say, yo, is the narrative the same? Is the narrative the same? Is the narrative the same? Peloton was almost deading out. And I think even on that first push, it was just a dead cat bounce. I don't know if that was based on this news right here, Empras. Right? So this second time that it surged was based on this news right here. Okay.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Babe, your John doing good. This is John I remember you used to always be on Shag. You used to be on Shag.
The books?
Yeah. Shag got 15%, bro. That's you right here. That's not you. How they spelled it?
Yeah, Shag.
This nigga right here, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
Did y'all hear the question? This you?
What do you mean?
This not you.
What you say?
No, this not me. This ain't got nothing to do with it. Is this how you spell it? Yes, this is how you spell it.
What do you mean that's not
That's
you?
the question you ask.
Hold on, what do you mean that's not you though?
That's not me. Ain't got nothing to do with this orange company.
Oh, you're not invested in them?
No, the orange pill. The only orange pill I rock with is Bitcoin.
They are 15% on the day, man.
Hey, good for them. Shout them out.
You don't think that's a good play? $31 right now for them. Oh,
Why they went up? Do they pay dividends?
Oh, you say you ain't no dividends.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, guys. Peloton stock surges as CEO John Foley ousted, but activist at Black Whales says it's not enough. What?
How you feel about analyst opinions though?
Moderate buy.
You don't give out analyst opinions. You don't even know who these analysts is.
They gonna wish me. Yo, if they not paying dividends and they surging like that, good for them. I'm not falling for it anymore. They just hit me up about Orf. Asked me about questions about splitting board members up and picking board members.
Well,
Orf, you to look at that.
Nah, Orf a good play. Orf is a good long play. Nah, y'all bullshit. I'm telling you, like, people be bullshitting with shit, but like I really be serious. Bro, Orf is easily a $300 company. Easily a $300 company. What, bro? Easily, bro. Easily. But it's just based on
if you bought at the top.
No, based on the economics and how they finagle everything out. But somebody bought at the top, they got a lot of money, and he wants his money back. So I'm just gonna wait for him to get his money out. I'm gonna take my money out before he take his money out. That's all you gotta worry about, bro. Never worry about the money that you got in something. Worry about the company that you got, and think about it.
What about Wish?
If you keep buying, it don't matter. If you keep buying shares of that company, you could fuck around and own that company. That's all I can look about in business, bro. The cheaper a stock go, nigga, I fuck around and buy a company. I fuck around and bought a company, invested into it, nigga. I'm a major shareholder, nigga. This is my company.
Big facts.
Right? So I look at things a little different. So yeah, if a great company falls to 50 cents and I could buy the majority of the share because everybody running from it, I may buy it, right? Because it may be a business that I can say, yo, it's operational, nigga.
It's gonna be you and them at the end, intimate conversation. So what made you say so long?
Think about Frontier. They filed for bankruptcy in 2009. They back $2.8 billion. I'm buying you for. I'm proposing to buy right now.
I hope they boys are successful. But anyways, so yeah.
Not rocking with it.
Wait, CEO John Foley ousted for what?
Oh, John Foley, it's just he ain't had no plans.
So he like the lady that just got convicted.
Man, they literally
Drip blood.
She did some fake shit. She faked it. He just wasn't changing shit. It's like, bro, it's not working. My man, the main thing was right. Peloton been getting their ass smacked. They came to them and was like, "Yo, what y'all planning on doing?" And bro was like, "None. We got enough production to last us for the coming years, so we shutting down production." They're not producing no new bikes. That's like
saying it's a hustle.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, hold on, bro. What? You saying you got enough bikes because people ain't buying them all? That you just ain't even about to make no new bikes. You just about to wait for us to finish. No, we're not purchasing them bikes.
Yeah, he should have sold that as like, we have actually cut down 50% on our expenses.
See,
like, say something.
That's the main thing. Like, yo, you have to sell something.
Don't tell me you stop producing. That doesn't ever sound good. See, however you put it.
What if he listening to the cast and he's saying, yo, one thing the nigga T told me is narratives. I can't be changing my narratives. People know these bikes are great. If I start saying we're making new bikes, nigga, the old bikes might be like, what? These great bikes. these $3,200 bikes. You making new bikes. I don't know, but I'm just trying to think, bro. When other people start looking at it like I'm looking at it, like, oh, they changed the narrative. This shit ain't working for them. So maybe he just wanted to stay on this square. Hopefully he goes somewhere else and have a, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look into John. I may become a big investor of John.
The other guy from Palantir. What did he say he was doing?
Just the thing, Alex Carter.
Because I'm trying to figure out what is anybody saying they doing right now.
See, but the thing is, Palantir is always innovating. They're always trying new shit. Like they came out and said, "Yo,
are they SaaS?"
No, why not? 100%.
So like they're not like a Lockheed or anything. They're not actually building the technology. They just have software.
Yeah, I'm almost 100%. But they're getting into that vibe though.
Lockheed?
Yeah, I heard him speak. I heard him speaking to that to that atmosphere of it. But like I said, his thing, he's mastering what he does. And he said, "Yo, we do government contracts well. What we do." And then like I said, there's different little plays. Like I said, they're getting into Bitcoin. I also announced to you when I was like, yo, it's just narrative change. So Peter Thiel was like the head of them early on, right? And now it's narrative change. So now it's Stanley Druckenmiller. It's just a narrative change, right? So if you kind of rock with Druckenmiller and be like, yo, Druckenmiller been doing this thing with this goddamn with the Duquesne family.
Wait, so Peter Thiel went from Palantir to Peloton?
Nah. Yeah, Peloton is we doing this right before Peter Thiel because Peter Thiel is on the board of Facebook.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah. So yeah, John Foley was ousted, but activists at Blackwell says it's not enough. Peloton CEO will step down after the group posted $266.5 million second quarter loss and unveiled a major cost-cutting overhaul. Many see as a move to make fitness equipment maker more attractive for a takeover.
Right, and that's what I was just telling Empress. That keeps falling, then we just buy the company. Just buy the company. They fail because they don't got enough money to last. I just buy the company. They got the infrastructure. I just buy them. My shit. Right, that's what MLB came on says. Yo, just buy Core Civic and Geo Group. Fuck all that fighting them and shit.
Buying one.
Yeah, just get some under your belt. Get some under our belts. Let's create a Black Wall Street hedge fund where we go and strictly buy these things. So everything that's oppressing us, right? We just got a hedge fund and we just buy these things outright. Just buy them. Yo, what's going on with this? You saying Core Civic doing something to us? Cool, yeah, we're just gonna buy it outright. Oh, Vanguard Group got a lot of ownership. How much percentage they own? How much percentage of the company?
What is going on?
Okay, yeah, cool. Let me get that. Oh, they sizing you.
Yeah.
They sizing
like this video has an X mark, but it won't let me click it.
Yeah, don't even worry about it then.
But this thing keeps popping up.
So I was saying don't even worry about that article.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll send you another one in there. But you can go to the Peter Thiel. I'll just send you another John. But yeah, I wouldn't stress with them boys. But yeah, Peloton's been doing a lot of work, and what happened was there was a narrative change. So sometimes narrative change benefits the company, sometimes it doesn't. Right? Usually, if the head changes his narrative, maybe some people might start looking at line. Maybe you don't know what he's talking about. But like I said, Elon Musk, that guy, he tweets so much. It has to be times that he changes his narrative because he says a lot of things in the moment, in the heat of the moment. So a lot of those things he got to relax. I'm about to get that Google. I mean that Peloton argument.
So Peter Thiel?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Peter Thiel to exit Meta's board to support Trump-aligned candidates. The tech billionaire who has been on the board of the company formerly known as Facebook since 2005 is backing numerous politicians in the midterm elections. This article is by Ryan Mack and Mike Isaac. Peter Thiel is one of the longest-serving board members of Meta, the parent of Facebook. He is 54 years old, wants to focus on influencing November's midterm elections, said a person with knowledge of Mr. Thiel's thinking who declined to be identified. Mr. Thiel sees the midterms as crucial to changing the direction of the country. This person said he is backing candidates who support the agenda of former President Donald Trump. Over the last year, Mr. Thiel, who has a net worth estimated at $2.6 billion by Forbes, has become one of the Republican Party's largest donors. He gave $10 million each last year to the campaigns of two proteges, Blake Masters, who is running for Senate seat in Arizona, and J.D. Vance, who is running for Senate in Ohio. Mr. Thiel has been on Meta's board since 2005 when Facebook was a tiny startup, and he was one of the first institutional investors. Scrutiny of Mr. Thiel's position on the board has steadily increased as the company was embroiled in political controversies, including barring Mr. Trump from the platform, and as the venture capitalist has become more politically active. The departure means Meta loses its board's most prominent conservative voice. The 10-member board has undergone significant changes in recent years, as many of its members have left and been replaced, often with Silicon Valley entrepreneurs. Drew Houston, the chief executive of Dropbox, joined Facebook's board in 2020. I don't know why I'm saying it so weird. Anyways, Tony Zhou, the founder of DoorDash, joined it last month. What? So Dropbox and DoorDash, folks. All right, interesting. Seems like some data hacks there. But yeah, anyways, Meta didn't address whether it intends to replace Mr. Thiel. The company, which recently marked its 18th birthday, is undertaking a shift toward the so-called metaverse, which its chief executive Mark Zuckerberg believes is the next generation of the internet. Last week, Meta reported spending more than $10 billion on an effort in 2021, along with mixed financial results that wiped more than $230 billion off the company's market value. Peter has been a valuable member of our board, and I'm deeply grateful for everything he's done for our company. Mr. Zuckerberg said in a statement, Peter is truly an original thinker who can bring your hardest problems and get unique suggestions. All right, so yeah, this is just some random information about the 2022 U.S. midterm elections. In a statement on Monday, Mr. Thiel said, it has been a privilege to work with one of the great entrepreneurs of our time. Mark Zuckerberg's intelligence, energy, and conscientiousness are tremendous. His talents serve Meta well as he leads the company into a new era. Mr. Thiel first met Mr. Zuckerberg 18 years ago when he provided the entrepreneur with $500,000 in capital for Facebook, valuing the company at $4.9 million. That gave Mr. Thiel, who with his venture firm Founders Fund controlled a 10% stake in the social network, a seat on its board of directors. Since then, Mr. Thiel has become a confidant of Mr. Zuckerberg. He consoled the company through its early years of rapid user growth and through its difficulty shifting its business to mobile phones around the time of its 2012 initial public offering. He has also been seen as a contrarian who has Mr. Zuckerberg's ear.
Oh, he contrarian.
Contrarian, yes. championing unfettered speech across digital platforms when it suited him. His conservative views also gave Facebook's board what Mr. Zuckerberg saw as ideological diversity. In 2000, go ahead.
Go on.
In 2019 and 2020, as Facebook grappled with how to deal with political speech and claims made in political advertising, Mr. Till urged Mr. Zuckerberg to withstand the public pressure to take down those ads, even as other executives and board members throughout the company should change its position. Mr. Zuckerberg sided with Mr. Till. But Mr. Till's views on speech were at times contradictory. He funded a secret war against the media website Gawker, eventually resulting in the site's bankruptcy. A secret war. What is Gawker? Anyways, Mr. Till's political influence and ties to key Republicans and conservatives have also offered a crucial gateway into Washington for Mr. Zuckerberg, especially during the Trump administration. And in October 2019, Mr. Zuckerberg and Mr. Till had a private dinner with President Trump. Facebook and Mr. Zuckerberg have long taken heat from Mr. Till's presence on the board. In 2016, Mr. Till was one of the few tech titans in largely liberal Silicon Valley to publicly support Mr. Trump's presidential campaign. In 2002, when Mr. Trump's incendiary Facebook posts were put under the microscope, critics cited Mr. Till's board seat as a reason for Mr. Zuckerberg's continued insistence that Mr. Trump's post be left standing. Facebook banned Mr. Trump's account last year after January 6th storming of the U.S. Capitol, saying his messages incited violence. The episode became a key rallying point for conservatives who say mainstream social platforms have censored them. Mr. Vance, who used to work at one of Mr. Till's venture funds, and Mr. Masters, the chief operating officer of Mr. Till's family office, have railed against Facebook. They spelled that wrong. Anyways, in October, the two Senate candidates argued in an opinion piece in the New York Post that Mr. Zuckerberg's $400 million in donations to local election offices in 2020 amounted to election meddling that would be investigated. Recently, Mr. Till has publicly voiced his disagreement with content moderation decisions at Facebook and other major social media platforms. In October, at a Miami event organized by a conservative technology association, he said he would take QAnon and Pizzagate conspiracy theories any day over a ministry of truth. What does that mean?
Yeah, a ministry of truth.
Like, is he saying like church?
Mm-hmm.
Is truth like in quotation marks?
Mm-hmm.
Or is Ministry of Truth a church? Like, that's the actual title of a name.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just the ministry of truth. It's like speaking to the choir. So it's just like fake facts almost. I don't want to say fake facts, but it's
cliches.
Yeah, it's the ministry of truth. It's like, this is y'all truth, right? So,
okay, so you're saying he'll rather listen to conspiracy theories and kind of get a gist of what could possibly be going on versus
hearing
the cliches.
This echo chamber type situation.
Okay, got you. All right, so Mr. Till's investing has also clashed with his membership on Meta's board. He invested in a company that became Clearview AI, a facial recognition startup that scrapped billions of photos from Facebook, Instagram, and other social platforms in violation of their terms of service. Founders Fund also invested in Bloodend, a cyber weapons company that claimed it had found a way to hack WhatsApp, the Meta-owned messaging platform. Meta declined to comment on Mr. Till's investments in the past year. Mr. Till, who also is chairman of the software company Palantir, has increased what? So now, in the past year, okay, has increased his political giving to Republican candidates. Ahead of the midterms, he is backing 4 Senate candidates and 12 House candidates. He is getting busy. George Soros in the game.
Oh, so now he's now on the board. He's the chairman
of what?
Of Palantir, they're saying. So he's on some type of board.
No.
Oh, in the past year.
I don't know. It says is a chairman. It's not was a chairman. So yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has something there. But anyways, among those House candidates are 3 people running primary challenges to Republicans who voted in favor of impeaching Mr. Trump for the events of January 6th. I'll get him out of here. Get all the Pence workers out of here.
The Pence workers.
But yeah, that is the conclusion of that article. I have one more thing I want to go back to with the funding a secret war on Gawker. Let's see. This is pretty lame, so let's get a gist of it. Okay, this Silicon Valley billionaire has been secretly funding Hulk Hogan's lawsuits against Gawker. Billionaire Peter Thiel and Hulk Hogan make for an unlikely couple. One of Silicon Valley's
Hulk Hogan on some shit called Gawker, nigga.
You know Peter Thiel was a co-founder of PayPal?
Babe.
That wasn't the three names I just read, though.
No, that was YouTube that I did the first time.
No, that was PayPal.
Nah.
Stephen Chin.
That's YouTube.
Jawed.
Remember, we were trying to figure out, we don't know who the hell on YouTube. But then I went into
PayPal.
the PayPal Mafia. And I was saying, all these boys with the bag.
Dang, that's confusing.
Come from here. Yeah, they all part of the PayPal Mafia, though. But they go and start their own
things. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Elon Musk, all them boys. Peter Thiel, Sachs, all them boys.
Wow.
Yeah, them boys got a lot, and that's why they call it the PayPal Mafia, because they literally, it's like the mafia.
Did you hear themselves referencing themselves as Titans? Anyways, one of Silicon Valley's best-known investors has been footing a former wrestler's legal bills and lawsuits against a shared enemy. Peter Thiel, a PayPal co-founder and one of the earliest backers of Facebook, has been secretly covering the expensive Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against online news organization Gawker Media.
Gawker is a blog.
According to people familiar with the situation who agreed to speak on the condition of autonomy, nah, anonymity.
I don't know what you're reading, so.
Wait, sorry, you guys. Thanks for letting me know that, bud.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know what you had. I thought you were just scanning through something. You said it's long. So I thought you was scanning.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to get a gist, though. But, yeah, okay. So, this word right here.
Yeah, anonymity. You know how to say it better than me.
Okay. Anonymity. Anonymity.
Yeah.
Thiel, a co-founder and partner at Founders Fund, has played a lead role in bankrolling the cases Terry Bolla, aka Hogan, brought against Terry. New York-based Gawker. Hogan is being represented by Charles Harder, a prominent Los Angeles-based lawyer. The involvement of Thiel, an eccentric figure in Silicon Valley who has advocated for teenagers to skip college and openly supported Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump, adds another wrinkle to a case that sounds like he's trying to save the children here. But anyways, to a case that has garnered widespread attention for its implications over celebrity privacy and a publication's First Amendment rights. So widespread attention for its implication over celebrity privacy and First Amendment rights. So during court proceedings, which ended in late March with $140 million victory for Hogan, there have been rumors that a wealthy individual had funded Hogan's case, though there was never any hard evidence that surfaced to prove that was true. On Tuesday, in an interview with the New York Times, Gawker founder Nick Denton said he had a personal hunch that the financial aid could be linked to someone in Silicon Valley. If you're a billionaire and you don't like the coverage of you and you don't particularly want to embroil yourself any further in a public scandal, it's pretty smart, rational thing to fund other legal cases. This is something you'll do. It's not illegal for an outside entity to help fund another party's lawsuit, and the practice known as third-party litigation funding has become increasingly common in the U.S. Typically, the outside party negotiates for a defined share of any proceeds from the suit. It is unclear how Thiel became connected to Hogan or Harder, or if Thiel, who is worth $2.6 billion by Forbes estimates, is only outside financial backer of the case against Gawker. It is also unknown whether Thiel will see any of the proceeds won by Hogan in a Florida court. Gawker is currently appealing the ruling.
So Gawker is, like I said, Gawker is kind of like a blog, a TMZ type of situation, right, where they keep up with gossips. All right, so this is a gossip. This is a gossip guy versus another guy.
And what was Are you aware of the situation?
I don't know what it was personally about because they're saying this between Terry and Hogan. I can't remember what actually happened, but like I said, it's just like TMZ, so they had to catch him cheating.
Yeah, because they mentioned celebrity privacy and First Amendment.
Yeah, I could see it probably being some fake cheating or something because they was married, and I remember Terry trying to get some type of divorce situation. So this, I don't know, it was something weird, but Hulk was going through a lot of situations. He was calling people. He's calling you racist.
You on mic check?
Yeah, we can mic check 1, 2.
Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Nigga, I seen somebody say the Nets was down 28-2 in the first quarter. This in the debate.
Everybody missing.
Everybody missing. Everybody missing. They got a whole team of 12 players.
The brilliant minds have been taken out. Who is John Gold? Yo, what the heck? Is everybody under protocol?
Yeah, that's the first thing I was wondering. Like, where's Kyrie? Maybe it's a home game. It's we just did Peter too. It should be the all the way at the top. It should be another Facebook one. Like I said,
which is better stock?
No, it should be one of the first guy. It's not refreshing. Yeah, I think you just try one more time, but it's gonna be the top one. Let me go back in because I know sometimes just
is this the Peloton?
Just take it completely away. I thought this is a Facebook now. Might be the Peloton. Say something about Peloton. Yeah, nothing still ain't come up. All right, so yeah.
Oh, okay. NBA.
Huh?
No, that's not it. 2-8, right?
Yeah, it ain't come up. You could just do the other one down there.
Which one? Facebook stock?
Yeah, I don't even really want that one, bro.
Kylie? Sheep?
I guess you could do podcast off of Joe Rogan 100, man. I guess that one is, I don't know. Kylie, Travis.
That one goes good with Gawker.
Okay. Man, what the flag? I just pulled it at the top.
Alrighty, so podcaster Joe Rogan gets $100 million offer from Trump-affiliated site Rumble. So we were just talking about Gawker. Now we are talking about social media site Rumble. Rumble Incorporated, a YouTube-style website popular among U.S. conservatives, has offered Joe Rogan $100 million over 4 years for all his shows. Ooh.
Bags.
Getting thrown at that man.
Bags.
Whacking him with bags.
Bags. Right? Because this is what you do. Right? You develop something that's true to yourself, bro, and then eventually the offers come. I'm telling you, 12 years ago, this guy didn't dream of none of that. Like, he always explained, or anybody that was around him was like, yo, he was so obsessed with it. He kept on wanting to buy new stuff. He was like, yo, we need new laptop. We need this. Right? He explains that he got his fuck it money from, pardon my French. Right? He got his fuck it money from Fear Factor, though. After Fear Factor, bro, I'll do what I want to do.
From here.
Yeah, I'll do what I want to do there. However you feel. Hold on, I'm gonna say what? Offer from Trump affiliate?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
okay.
Why on Rumble.
Okay. I was like, damn. I thought they were saying Joe was a Trump affiliate. Yeah.
But Trump's affiliates want Joe. But what I was gonna say was, Joe Rogan literally can go anywhere, bro. He can literally go anywhere he wants. Like, I just hope these Spotify protesters know that. Like, you go on Amazon, Joe can go to Amazon.
Joe's petty with the chasing people around.
Man, This is freaking crazy, bro.
But what you saying? Joe's stuff is not on Apple. Apple like got his banned.
I doubt it.
That's what I'm saying. You listen to shit on Apple too.
Yeah, I think people are just nutcases, and they're like, I think Spotify's the one who gave them that special little contract. No, Apple they just distribute. They don't pay him.
They always say that though. They always look at it like that. It's like, yo, you know, he was up before Spotify. Like niggas don't offer you $100 million because you was worth $10. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I've never heard that happen. Like, sure as I.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is the epitome of talent wins out.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
The epitome of it, bro. 100%. And it's all based off of two simple words: genuine curiosity. It's like we've never seen curiosity piss people off so bad. Like, this is hilarious because there's no like conspiracy, like Alex Jones-esque vibe to it. It's just like, no, like, what is that about? Like, why do they have video footage of them lighting up an owl in the Bahamas? Like, what is that about? Mm-hmm. Like, can we just get some answers? Like, we're not here to ruin the world or whatever, unless that's what you guys are doing and you guys just don't want us to ask any questions because you guys are in the midst of ruining the world. But we're just asking questions. Is it evil to ask questions now? Because that's what it seems like it's become. It's evil to ask questions. It's evil to ask the man that created the biotechnology questions and him answer the questions.
That's right. Motherfuck the government, motherfuck the system, motherfuck you, I'm just living how I'm living. Patron with the lemon, pineapple in the Ciroc, vanity, more homes than Sherlock family to roll through. Smoke up, fuck with a broader two, I'm broader than you. Murder, I'm slaughtering you. She ain't gotta be a genius to see it. I just hope the brain make me say Jesus Christ. No religion, I'm just so explicit. I coexist in places you would never know existed. What? Solo here. Take a photo like a phone cheater. Yeah, top notch, motherfucking socks. Say I'm not. Smoking rocks. She on my job. That's reasonable. If she pop a Sandy, you give me the pennies. She'll never leave me alone. Should I swear I just met shorty like 40 minutes ago and this ago? Man, I hope she don't think I think she a hoe. Got me harder than sneaking the bitch in Bohemian Grove. Yup, one time for the women. What?
He keep on shouting out the ladies. What is that about? What is he saying about Bohemian Grove? Is women not allowed? You know, he wouldn't be saying that. He wouldn't be saying nothing dope like that.
Feminist, do your work. Why are you guys not allowed in there?
This man said she got me harder than sneaking a woman in the Bohemian Grove. I'm just telling you, you can't get in.
You can get him into the NBA bubble.
Better than you can. Boy, this is a boys' club. This is a boys' club. You better not. Hey, your Empress said we got owls in the front that we burning. I don't want a woman in here seeing us like this.
No wise guys. We're burning all the wise men up. Huh? I'm going to Alex Jones with it.
You going there, but remember that was Moloch. And that's what I'm saying. The same thing Absol did. And a lot of people always, every time he went on an interview, they wanted him to go super deep. Like, no, I'm just thought provoking.
How old is that song? That song sounds like it was made yesterday, and it makes so much sense.
Hey, this is all the stuff that I was listening to in college. This is also when I listened to the Nubaru.
Yeah, Absol's timeless, bro.
Oh my gosh.
No time.
Oh my god, baby! I'm telling you right now, we're literally finally starting to search. Most people, they're literally finally starting to say, "Yo, what? Nubaru? What is Nubaru? Man, that's another planet coming back with wings, bro. We're not even from this planet, bro. We're from another planet."
That was bro, whole John and the Wrinkle of Time. He wanted to dap up the universe hand.
Just it.
Got lost in the darkest spot.
That's why I love poltergeists. That's what usually happen. You go to sleep and you keep on getting enticed. They bring your family in there. You keep on going down the rabbit hole.
That's exactly what they did. Because, matter of fact, spoiler alert, run. run. But the kid it's two boys and a girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl is already cynical, so she's already on game. Like she like, bro, I'm not eating that. I'm not trusting nobody. Charles is like, oh, we hungry, and that's the name of the little kid. And the other brother's like, oh, we hungry. They start eating it. The other brother's outside of the situation, so he doesn't taste that. It tastes like Sam, but Charles, who's right next to the girl, but that's technically her adopted brother, so he's not really connected. So he gets got. So he's like, this tastes like sand. And then the guy's like, oh, I know I was going to pick one. So he's the one that screamed it out loud. Like, she didn't eat it. He ate it, tasted the sand. The other bro ate it and just ate it. Like, he didn't know what was going on. And, you know, he was a covered one, you would say, and he got. So he took him over. He possessed his body or whatever. And that darkness embodied him or whatever, that spirit. And it pointed out all her weaknesses. It's like, you're insecure. You're this is and the third. And then, like, she realized, like, oh, that's what he do. He tried to pull out your weaknesses. So she's like, let me call out Charles's weaknesses. And Charles' weakness, his name was Charles Wallace, was that he loved her. He's like, you love me. That's why you come and check on me during recess. And because they literally went to school right next to each other. But he was in elementary school. She was in middle school. So, like, in the beginning of John, they show you her, like, screaming at him, like, he's screaming at her, like, Dad's coming back or something like that, because their dad went MIA messing with the technology. He ended up getting sucked into like a little slit in the thing. They call it a traverse or something like that, or tar. I can't remember the specific name, but yeah. So he went missing or whatever, and then when they got to the end or whatever, and they finally saved the dad was like, bro, we gotta go. Like, we'll come back for Charles. And she's like, no. So her will took over her dad's. Her dad ended up going back to their reality, but she was still there, and now she's fighting for Charles or whatever. And when she finally figures out like how to kind of beat the darkness is with his own darkness, she ends up winning. And she just calls out the family's John. She like, nigga, you love me, bro. That was always your weakness. You love me way too much, bro. You look crazy loving me so much. But yeah, it's I think we should watch it with the girls for sure. I think it's like an interesting story about like appreciating, you know, what you already have versus trying to dap up the universe and dap up the Galactic brothers and be so far out. You feel me? So yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
But you want to keep running this one?
We really done with that. You should have my notebook, John.
Okay.
But if we don't, we can finish this out. But you know, we just wanted to put this up there just to make some haters mad.
Big bag boom.
There gotta be some maddies right now. People they panties rolled up.
Alrighty, Metastock hits 52-week low. Shut it low. As European leaders buck at threats to shutter Facebook and Instagram. Okay. What does shutter mean?
Let's see what they're saying. Well, we know about Shutter Island and we know about Shutterstock. We even know about shutters. We even know what shut mean. Let's see what they saying.
Oh, it's always the shutters coming from Rogan.
Them nigga shutters too facts.
Meta Platforms Incorporated said again last week it is considering pulling the plug on Facebook and Instagram in Europe, leading to pushback from European leaders. As
so now what you hearing again? Shutters again, right? Shut downwards, right? So when you hear words, they usually stay the same. Like I said, people try to sound sophisticated.
You know, that plug got that power to them. Anyways, the threat centers on European regulators' plans to craft new legislation that will dictate how EU citizens' user data gets transferred across the Atlantic. If a new transatlantic data transfer. Oh gosh, just to hear that word. Funny. We're in new times, fellows. Anyways, if a new transatlantic data transfer framework is not adopted and we are unable to continue to rely on SEC's standard contractual clauses or rely upon other alternative means of data transfers from Europe to the United States, we will likely be unable to offer a number of our most significant products and services, including Facebook and Instagram in Europe, which would materially and adversely affect our business, financial condition, and results of operations. Meta said in its annual report last week. We have been subject to other significant legislative and regulatory developments in the past and proposed our new legislation and regulations could significantly affect our businesses, the company added. Meta's warning sent its stock Facebook, which cratered to a 52-week low after reporting earnings fraught with danger last week, down 5% in trading Monday. The passage is similar to what has appeared in Facebook's parent's earnings report in the past few years and mirrors language and earning reports from dozens of other companies that include Apple, Google, parent Alphabet Incorporated, and Salesforce.com. A Meta spokesperson said the company has no intention to withdraw from Europe, but merely raising concerns it has shared in previous filings.
Hold on, before you keep on going. This is super interesting across the board because narrative changes. So Peter Thiel, narrative change. There's this whole move right here, right? It's a narrative change where now they're trying to say, yo, we want our standard way that we've been getting data through. Now other niggas saying, yo, we don't really like the standard way. And Facebook saying, yo, if y'all not rocking with the standard way, we pulling plugs on that shit. What are you talking about? We're not playing with y'all type shit. So right, so now it's almost like a Mexican standoff.
Cold War.
The first move could cause something so rapid, meaning that they can make a decision that's so beneficial that shit shoots to the moon, or they can make a decision that's so bad that it drops further, right? So those are two things, but it still has a future because Facebook and Instagram are only two of their businesses. So you gotta always keep that in mind. That's why I was saying focus on how Zuck's moving, but I kind of want to look into Facebook stock. Two other little guys I was talking about, but JetBlue is also another airline too, Empress.
That's what
I was just throwing another one out there
that you want to check out.
No, I'm just saying we knew American, Delta, Southwest, and United.
Okay, yeah.
I'm saying nigga, Spirit is one, and we know about Spirit because they've been so bad. Goddamn. JetBlue is one, and Frontier is one. There's probably some other guys too. That's why I just threw another one out there.
Emirates
is one, but they're high class and they're not.
Emirates come to they gotta come to the US, but I'm just trying to think, how does it work? So yeah, their yearly is at 220.
Nah, what they are?
220. What? No, their yearly is at 181. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, they're at 220. I thought their low was 216. So yeah, they flipped their quarterly, and the yearly is right there. Yeah, but why is 52 week? Okay, I'm like, their low is $17, which is where they started at. I was like, they started this high up. That's what I was really trying to figure out. That's why my whole number system was coagulated. But yeah, okay, so they hit a new 52-week low. 52 weeks is a year, right? So yes, so from the year standpoint, their lowest point was $17, and that's when they first opened up back in 2012. Yeah, they went public 2012. But now they are almost about to touch the yearly. Again, it's at 181 as of now, and the current price is at 222. So it didn't hit a new low in like overall lifetime, but it did hit a new 52-week low.
So within the yearly span.
Yes, within the yearly span, this is the lowest it's been. That's what that means.
Man.
So, yeah, guys.
It's like it's in danger. All right, now can you go from the 1 minute and just go up? Let me see.
It wants to go down. 2 minutes to go down. Oh boy. Is there more coming? Do you see how far the 10 and 15 are? He for sure wants to go down. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, so 20, 30 hour. Yeah, you guys can play this game a little long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at this as a nice buy.
Mm-hmm. For sure. A nice buy. If you want to wait until even the 5 minute.
You got a better chance. You got a better chance of getting, where we at right now, 220?
Yes.
You got a better chance of getting to 280 before you get to 180, in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 180 that's the next downtrend, but
next downtrend?
The next massive downtrend that I'm scared
got
of.
you.
Yeah, everybody else ain't gonna do nothing to me. Can you go to the daily, weekly? All them boys should be.
The 30 minute wants to go up at 222. Go daily?
Just even said today. We already we said it already.
Daily wants to flip at 311.
If you get a buy, this right here is a nice play for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel like it might have one of those morning pops where it runs up a little bit.
You think it'll be a Peloton moment? Look, there's another article, but the 52-week high is at, like, you think the Mutes really want us?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you want that.
A 52-week high is at 384. 52-week low, 216. So it's not half off yet. What's half of 3? 384.
Oh, so they I was only 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, they're not looking bad. And they're not looking as horrible as y'all think. They looking
1.5 plus 4, so 195.
See, the only thing is, like, yeah, they're not looking as bad as y'all think they looking. I almost want to see. Yeah, we're going to check them out.
384 minus 220. 164 would make it half off. 52-week high. So yeah, guys, it's on sale. Not 50, but yeah.
That's on sale. It's a good buy. I'll go to the 1 minute and zoom out a little bit. Let me see the structure.
1 minute. You want to mouse yourself while I go check?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Yo, this train is far from over with this, I think. If you're looking at this setup, this shit is far from over, bro. Now, I can't even explain to you what far from over mean, but based on the setup, we got a 10-minute. Let me go back over here. Based on this setup, we got a. Hey, send me back in boot. Hey, and I'm smoking on the shrooms. Hey, I'm smoking on these shrooms. Not just shit though. Facebook and Peloton. Facebook and Peloton look solid. They look solid to be traded. Solid to be traded. There's a weekly uptrend. It's gonna make people say, "Yo, Blablinski." There's a weekly uptrend, Empress. I couldn't see it because I'm far. Let me know what the number is because it might be far and I might change my mind. But we got a 10-minute uptrend, baby. We got an hour downtrend. We got a lot of downtrends though. We got a lot of downtrends. I don't know if you know that.
40-35.
40-35. I don't know where we at 32. That's a weekly. We're not extremely close. We're not extremely close, but it's still the same setup because we was at 39.35. We went all the way to 39.35 and then we came down to 38. Right, based on this setup, you wouldn't buy until the 1 minute entry. So even though me and Empress is telling you that it looks good, like it's a buy, you wouldn't buy until the 1 minute entry is confirmed. So if you go on the 1 minute, you see that we're in a downtrend. All right. So you wouldn't be able to judge this until it comes back down and retests. All right. So you want to see a little bit more. But based on your level of trading, and based on where you're trading, how smart you are at trading, there's a way that you can do this thing where you wait for the 1 minute test almost, but you kind of get in expecting the 10 minute to jump off next. Or you kind of do it like that. Let me see what the 20 minute look like. Because I never checked the 20 minute. The 20 minute want to go down. 30 want to go down. Hour want to go down, but hour is not that close. 2 hour want to go down, but that's not that close. 2 hours all the way at 28. So 37 right now. 4 hours at 28. It's at 37 right now. The daily, we just pushed through the daily. The weekly is at, like Empress said, like literally we just, Empress. Look at this, Empress. We just, like I'm talking about, we had a, what you always say we did to it. What we did to it. What we did to it. What we did to it.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
What we did to it.
You told me to stop saying that. I need to listen to you.
Nah, I want you to stop saying that, but what we did to it.
Cornholio.
Tell the folks, bro.
Get this. I can't stand you. I can't even make me say it.
We call Julio the motherfucking boy, man. That what you mean? What that mean, bro? You seem like we call Julio. What you mean, bro? Put me in on game, bro. I'm lame.
You remember the nose Johns from from Beavis and Butthead?
Oh, so you on your Beavis and Butthead shit. I was telling
Cornholio.
you about. Yeah, I was telling you about the Beavis and Butthead.
Cornholio. Yeah. Nose nostrils. Played in the nose. But I don't know what Cornholio is. I just always grew up hearing. I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Please enlighten me on this bastard language that I use so
But look, man, in the after hours,
Unconsciously.
it's up 3%. So me and you are not wrong by what we're saying as far as you can technically.
Wait, Piton?
Yeah. Right. See, you see it on your time.
Yeah.
But you don't see where it's at. It don't tell you the number.
The price?
Yeah, on my job, it's right here to tell you the number. Oh, you know a way to find the number?
No.
Yes, yeah, it's right there.
38? Okay.
So right now, after hours, it's trading at 38. Closed at 37.27. It's trading at 38. So if you were looking at the chart, you would have bought. And that's what I was telling you, Empress. You could look at it, but think about how sneaky it is. We're still in a green super trend. Still a super trend up, which is why the line is under the bottom. Right? When if the red get over that line, the red goes into a super trend. Cool. But we're looking at this setup. I was saying that it's not a pass or whatever the situation is, but none of these reds passed none of their people. Right? They all just hit off the line and kept going up. So that's what I was saying. You can use this next red and you can just buy. That's what I was saying. Depends on how good you are at trading and your risk tolerance. Because it can happen to where it hits the 2 minute, 3 minute, and comes back up and hit the 10 minute. Right? So that's also a possibility.
And that will equate to 10 minutes.
You feel me? So that's also a possibility. So I don't want you to immediately look at it and be like, bro, I could just jump. You can.
So that would be this candle at 9:35. And then it flips at the candle that ends at 9:45. So 9:35.
See, but based on the way we trade, Empress, we don't love this setup. Why? Because there's not enough strong people on our side. We don't have nobody to take us to the weekly. So we're waiting on the weekly, but we don't have nobody to help us get there. We got that 15-minute ride to probably put us back up, probably 39, probably even 40. But the fact that I looked at my chart and we just corn Julio'd it, I'm thinking maybe we closer than we think. And what you told me is like 40 flat.
40-35.
Hell yeah. I thought you said 45. I'm tripping. So you said 40? We got a strong bra on our side.
Yeah,
now.
I was wondering that too, because as soon as you said that and you didn't kind of be like, oh shit, that shit close. I was like, I wonder how slow them back numbers move in stocks. I started questioning my whole theory, but you didn't even hear me.
Nah, some of them move slow.
Yeah.
I went to fucking Apple today. Yo.
Slow as dirt.
Bro, dirt. I'm like, bro, it's a 1 minute candle. What the fuck is wrong? This is the same 1 minute. Yo, I'm telling you, I want you to go to Google after this. Bro. Google so spatial.
Alphabet?
You don't know where to jump in at. You don't know where to jump in at. But yeah, this is a nice buy. I like it now. I like it a little bit more. The reason why I'm liking for us to test the weekly, meaning flip the weekly, and then whatever pullbacks we get come. So it's going to be a 4-hour pullback because the 4-hour pullback is there.
Yeah, but I just see the other side already. Just thinking as a shark.
It's a setup.
Now that I've gotten all my 60% growth from that buy and baited all these idiots in. Third time is a charm. I'm about to take all my money because all these downtrends is going to come, or at least get some type of attention before this weekly is touched.
See, that's going to put us back a little bit, but I see what you're saying.
If you're day trading, you're thinking, all right, I can get a better buy, which is never the best thing to be thinking as a day trader because then that turns you into an investor. But if you are looking at this as like a long-term thing, this is eatery. If you have capital to sit in this, wherever you get in at, it doesn't matter. If you don't have that much capital, you might need to go do a little bit of extra hours and find that better buy. But the way they treated this weekly on Piton, let me go back real quick. They treated it with the shark trickery, bro. It's like
Yo.
They thought they had us.
If we get that weekly, that's about 45, 50.
Because we technically got a weekly vibe already.
The 60% damn near, nigga. 2
like
days.
That was a weekly.
2 days back to back.
But it didn't get answered. So that's the energy of the weekly being acknowledged. But that can go the other way now because you have 2 hour and 4 hour that need energy.
No, that's all understandable too, and I think personally, I think that's a better move. But I'm still looking at it, Empress, and based on that 15-minute, and like you saying, it's a trap though. I'm just saying, I'm harder than trying to sneak a bin up in the Bohemian Grove right now.
Because with this, what we're looking at, the 4 hour,
I don't even want to look at it no more though, because I can't sell it. I can't sell it, so I can only buy a long position. So I don't even want to focus in on it. But yeah, this is a good play for that weekly.
What was I gonna say?
Me and you would definitely wait for it to retrace, but go in. You said
okay. So this 4 hour is 4 candles in.
It's far as hell, babe.
Yeah. But I'm looking at this one. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. So 6 candles only.
No, numbers don't matter. You know why numbers don't matter? Because you never got that size candle. Go back and find a candle that size and look how long that trend lasted.
Good point.
It's the size of the candle that matter, nigga. You zoom down and that candle's still tall.
You see this area. What is this?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You zoomed out. Man, that's how stocks trade.
Some days I don't even trade.
You don't understand, bro. You have never seen this shit, bro. That's why I don't really want to look at them, but this is a good play because the 2 hours is far. The 2 hours at like at 28. Them boy, man, these niggas far, bro. They far, bro. Me personally, I'll wait for a pullback because I'll wait for a pullback. Me personally, I don't even believe in P time long term. I'm not even gonna flex the eye.
I'm not pushing that P.
Yeah, I haven't really zoomed on P time yet. So I can't really give a fair judgment. You been listening to a song like that? Hey, you said narrative.
No, I keep seeing people post that statement, and then I figured out it was a song by Gunna because I was on SoundCloud, and I was like, oh, that's why I keep saying it. But what is P? The Perks?
Bro, you asking the wrong person, and you pushed the wrong message. Bro. I never listened to that song, but
I seen Blue and I seen P, and I was like, oh, Percy. Yeah, grip, right?
I don't care, but I always thought about it like, nigga. I love when people come ask me about shit and I generally don't know about it, and they think I'm trying to flex. Like, look at nigga, like, I never heard that.
Oh no, this nigga Patrick Starr, he on the rock, y'all.
But what's going on right here? Just go to the 1 minute real quick though. Let me take a little different on your judge. A tad bit different, but look at all them spots. You see all them spots? You don't know what's going on the charts.
You better split that boy up.
Look.
Niggas getting bored in the back.
You don't know what's going on.
52-week high for them is 3,042. 52-week low, 2,000 flat.
What are downtrends at?
No dividends. Downtrends. You want to start from the big ones?
Yeah, I want to see who can hurt us.
4 hour wants to go up. 2 hour wants to go up.
Oh, this is a good buy. I said this was a good buy earlier.
But when are they splitting? Never.
No, I don't know. I hope they're not talking about splitting. The hour want to go up. 30 already flipped. I like this as a buy. It's not bad. And go to the 1 minute.
10 minutes in a super trend. 1 minute.
Yeah, see, go. I wanted to buy it at top. No. Go all the way back. Yeah, I wanted to buy all the way at that top right there.
This one?
Yeah, because the way the charts were set up this morning, like I said, I was just looking at it. I was like, man, this is a buy, and it's because I'm looking at all these big time frames that you seen that want to go up. I was like, bro. Man, it
take forever.
Man, can you go to the daily? I think the daily one. I'm talking a lot of these bros want to flip, bro. A lot of them, Empress. What did bro try to do? You see that? He trying to go down. But he far. What about the weekly? It's another big bird trying to flip, I think, on this John. I mean, play.
Monthly, weekly want to go down. Monthly want to go down. Quarterly.
Oh, everybody want to go down.
Yeah.
All right. It's still a good play. It's still a good play. I don't see 3,000, but what number are we at right now?
For the 4 hour?
Yeah, no, what's the price?
Oh, 2,784.
Oh, 3,000 ain't shit. 3,000 ain't shit. I can see. I see a nice push coming. I see a nice push coming to shove, but based on everybody basically being in the uptrend, I see a small pullback. Just a small pullback. Nothing amazing. And I always stress holding levels. And what's amazing about this, I think this is now the buy.
You see the 1 hour to the 2 hour? 2 hour is at 2,897. The 1 hour is at flipped 2,798.
That's See what happens is, like I said, that's usually those. And I'll tell you, that's how I decide when I want to open up a sell. So after we flip that 1 hour, the 2 hour and the 4 hour, they could cycle through. Meaning that I can go back and cycle through the 2 minute. Like, where's the 2 minute downtrend? Are we far from those guys? See, they're not far.
2,077.
Yeah, they're not far. Go to 5 minutes.
2,077. 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3, 5. Just go through them all real fast.
2,772. 276.
Yeah, they are right there.
275.
See, now that's a build up. I think that's where we break off.
And it's in a super trend right now.
Yeah, I think that's where we break off because now these guys are still waiting to go up. 30 is up, but the hour is waiting to go up, right? So the break off comes at the 15.
Okay.
Yeah, from the 15, that's when we start getting into the uptrend. That's the changeover. That's why I say it's a good buy based on the 15 and what the 15 is doing. But yeah, man, if y'all looking into the market tomorrow, things should be lovely, bro. It's a 3 hour mark. You know me and Empras, we be trying to do this 3 hour type just on. So we about to bounce out. I wanted to look at one more time. Let me go to my channel.
So what we looked at? Peloton, Facebook,
Peloton,
Google,
Facebook, Google, and what was saying? Facebook look good. Facebook look solid.
Yeah, turn some of them things on.
Facebook looks solid.
Let's see how this John go off in the morning.
You saying Peloton looks solid?
Maybe we should start reporting on that.
But we didn't really care about Peloton. My Palantir looked good. Palantir just sitting at $13 right now comfortably. I remember when I told people to buy, it was low, struggling.
It just went low. It was at $12.54.
T-shirt. It's at $13 right now. But yeah, JPM, that's JP Morgan, Johnson & Johnson, Goldman Sachs. Yeah, Goldman Sachs. Okay, you know how we like the whole too, bro. So I kind of want to look at Goldman Sachs and DoorDash.
Okay.
And maybe even Apple. I think it might be a sell on Apple coming too, but yeah, Goldman Sachs. You can run through them real fast and just see if we got anybody big if it don't look like a nice setup.
Weekly wants to go up at 403.
Okay, and where we at right now so I can have
370. Let me see what aftermarket is. You got my stats.
Yeah, we up in the aftermarket.
371.
How much percent? Oh, well, how much percent?
0.24%.
Okay, so we doing good shit.
So the daily wants to go down at 338.
We not worrying about, bro.
So weekly and daily are against each other. The 4 hour wants to go down. So they're winning on the down.
Oh, okay, cool. 2 hour.
Bear market winning. Bear market is winning on the 2 hour.
Yeah, to run through them right now.
Bear market is losing on the 1 hour.
Okay, Empress. Now you see what you just seen? This is a test. This is an hour test.
Failed miserably.
Yes, ma'am. If we can carry through, now go to the smaller
frames.
You're
saying the 1 hour wants to flip at 372.
Yes, ma'am. That's the push. But go back real quick. Let me see something.
To where?
30 and all the smaller guys really fast. You want to go up?
Mm-hmm.
They want to go down, but
yes.
What's the number?
366.
Okay, and you know what this just what this just set up right here?
Mm-hmm.
This also just set up the green uptrend. We're still in the green uptrend. The red super trend just started, but don't worry about that, right? Pay attention to what you're actually seeing. It's a fail still. So because they like structure, I don't think that this is gonna get flipped yet. So I think that we have a uptrend coming on this. So this is why I'm saying I think this is a buy before it's a sell. Even though we looking at the 4 hour, we're looking at the 2 hour and all those downtrends, I think it's a buy before it's a sell.
And you're saying that because the 15-minute is failing?
Yeah, the red just failed and the green just flipped. So, right? So the red just failed, the green just flipped. You would technically have just bought right now.
Okay, I see it.
So now, and then also look at the MACD.
But is this
what's up?
Is this not? Oh no, it's not yet.
But look
I was gonna say, is this like a failing green? But it would have to be down here.
We would need more in that direction. Like I said, it circled back quick. But one thing I do want you to give notice to is the volume. You see those? You see every time it's red, what happened to us? It's a lot of volume. When it's green, there's nothing going on.
So like it started way up here and ended down there. So it's a golf club.
Oh, that's embarrassing. But
yeah, golf clubs usually
even look at this bro right here.
Your John, right?
See, I love this right here. First of all, look at the MACD, but I'm talking about this bro right here, Empras. All right, you see that?
Yeah.
All right, you see how big them boys is with me. But you saying, but you looking at the fact that what we did to it after it hit us so hard. You see how we fought back? Cool. And then now you're looking at the MACD. And the MACD is getting bigger. So this also look good. Like I said, I think this is a buy before it's a sell. This is a buy before it's a sell. We got another small push coming. Right? We got another small push coming, and then the pullback is coming. So yeah, me and Empress gonna check these out in the morning, and then we're gonna probably report on what we're doing exactly. Empress, I gotta get more active. Baby, Empress, what Tesla doing after hours?
Man of the hour.
They closed me at 9:20. I know Tesla closed at 9:22. They weird. They weird. What is they on here?
Aftermarket Tesla closed at 923.99.
So we up right now. How much percent they up after hours?
0.2%. $1.99.
$1.99 after hours. And then who they just call Julio? What time frame that is you on?
This is the 15th. They did not call Julio.
They ain't going Julio. What they did? They just poked at him.
They tested
they
something else.
They did a Facebook poke. But you see how it closed at 9:22 and they got me at 9:20? Not even one under. They got me 2 under.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? The spread.
No, the spread is only 1. If I get at 9:18, it's at 9:20. If it's at 9:21, I get at 9:20. Well, yeah, but like I said, they always try to get me. But sometimes it benefit me, so I ain't gonna cry about it. But yeah, me and Empress gonna worry about these Johns in the morning. We'll probably report to y'all if we do some live trading. So I'm not gonna keep on going.
1 minute wants to go down, 2 minute wants to go up, 3 minute wants to go up, 5 minute wants to go up, 5 minute just got flipped though, 10 minute wants to go down, almost corn Julio'd. 15, wants to go down, but it just flipped as well. Okay, so was that the 5 minute? The 5 minute was testing. That caused the 15
keep on going. Let me
30
see.
minute wants to go down. 1 hour wants to go up. Nah, this is a zigzag boy. 2 hour wants to go down. 4 wants to go down.
Okay, I kind of want to wait for a downtrend, but I see That's what I've been waiting for, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Daily is at 9:55. It's at 9:23.
I'm not lying to y'all. But Empress, can you go to BTC and then we out of here? What's going on?
No, I'm not even. I'll tell you off the camera.
You better tell me off the camera. I don't want nobody seeing me getting punked.
Oh my gosh, why would I do that to you?
That's all. Babe, what time frame is this?
You in the 6 feet club.
Babe, what this is? Time frame you
on? Daily.
All right, come on, it's 4 hours.
Daily wants to go down. 4 hour wants to go.
It's actually on a test tool. Oh my goodness. Because you know I'm looking for the weekly.
2 hour wants to go up.
Oh, I'm buying.
1 hour wants to go up. Just flipped. 30 wants to go up. 15 wants to go down. Ooh, 15 is about to go down. 15 has gone down.
Okay, take a ride down and ride up. Man, bro, I can't wait to wake up. Empress, let's go to sleep. 15, I want to wake up.
10 wants to go down. Wake up. This is about to happen now. It's 2:36, baby.
No,
it's about to go up right now. 3 minute wants to go. No, 5 minute wants to go up. It's been down for a little minute. 3 minute wants to go up. 2 minute wants to go up. 1 minute. All right. So yeah, they're working those 10, 15.
Is that your wife? That trade still in session? Or is that your wife that trades to New York session, my boys?
I'm in the Taipei section.
Hey, remember, on this cast, we educated y'all on what we're doing going forward. And going forward, we're not worrying about the narrative. Going forward right now, we're worrying about trading the same way we trade every other day. Same motherfucking fundamental, same things, right? You don't, like I said, you shouldn't be in no weird place anyways. But right now is a time that you shouldn't be in weird place. There's other markets where you say, yo, let me throw my hands in this, this isn't the market. So that's the only difference with the market as far as going forward. Other than that, same trading plan, same execution plan, and we're going to get this thing done. Right? They said I lost what? I need to screenshot my audio. Oh, it's my screenshot audio.
Okay.
Shut up. Y'all don't know nothing about me.
Yeah, all right. So, we covered the Rogan with the Rumble, Facebook, which is better stock after the shocking earnings, Kylie Jenner and her second baby, and Shiba Inu price.
Oh,
we did not touch on those, but yeah. Yeah,
I got those. I got those for free fry for Travis. But there's just another situation where Travis and his lady, they got two.
Okay, bye-bye.
They got okay, bye. They got two. The Empress not even ready. Today we end like this because it's a hard background. Empress, today we ending like this because it's a hard background. Come on, Empress, speak to the folks.